Hello, ladies and germs. How you doing? Thank you for being on the best channel on YouTube there is today that I'm aware of. Myself, probably. Anyways, thank you to the show. And, I hope someone shows up today. I'm pretty sure they will. But you know what? We're going to sit here, do a show, and do a lot of things. I don't know what, but something. Of course, we can't do what's entitled on the screen right there because unfortunately, YouTube has some bad rules about that. But it's okay because we get the right tinge of people in here, and Saturday show was okay. I had a few people in here, so I did not do a Sunday show like I usually do because it's funny when people that are in my in my live streams every night all of a sudden they get my notification. I don't know why, but it's okay. That's why we have the replay. They can listen to it while they're sleeping or in the bathroom or, I don't know, outside washing the car. I don't know. Just run the shit, run the program. You don't even have to technically watch it. Just let the sucker run with as low sound as possible. Let the sucker run. Give me them watch hours. I'm appreciative, like the bottom ticker thing. I don't have any websites or promotions to push. I mean, I could promote other people, but, So, I put a thing on the community post that says, congratulations, insert name here, on being monetized. Every channel on YouTube, there are even channels that don't even exist yet, will be monetized before I. So, I am congratulating those future content creators from 5 years from now. So they look back on this, and I'll say, okay, this one got monetized, and that one got monetized. And hey, it's Treasure Woman. Hello, Treasure Woman. Funny, I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, and I said, you know what? I'll jump on and see. 2 a.m. It's only 8:15 p.m. here, so this is usually the time I do live streams, 8:30. I was just saying, I thought how you're streaming late. I always stream at this time, 8:30. It's the only time I can live stream. I wasn't really even planning on live streaming tonight, but then something happened where I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump on and get a couple of watch hours. I watched the Avocado. Firebird, Spleen, where the hell you been, sir? I haven't seen you in about 18 years. Where you been? Yeah. Oh, that video you put out, Treasure Woman, it's misspelled. One of them, it's lurch instead of lunch. I think I commented on it. It's, spell check sucks. It's funny. I actually made a comment today. Oh, did you see the comment that I put on Jaguar Gator 9's channel? That son of a bitch was fucking talking about Bonnygate. Now I said, goddamn well that's bullshit. And Roger Goodell fixed that. I said, he hates the Saints. Go watch Jaguar Gator 9 or 8 or whatever the hell his goddamn channel is. Talk shit about the Saints all the time now, apparently. I'm like, what in the ass? Dude, your team is the Jaguars. You suck. I understand, Treasure Woman. Like I was saying before, when I was bringing up your name in my other streams, I was just saying that you do everything right with the 30 videos and you got monetized and all. Oh, fuck you, Elvis. Come on now. Kiss my ass. What is this shit? Come on, Elvis, now. Man, I can't wait till we go to London and put an 83 nut smackdown on the Vi Queens and Bert Cousins. Yeah. Sorry about that outburst, Treasure Woman. I sometimes do that. Oh, so he sucks ass too. Okay. But I was actually I don't know if it does any good, but I literally tell people at work, I tell people everywhere, I go, you want to, I will literally tell people, if you want a YouTube channel to watch, I'll throw your channel out there. I don't know if anybody picks it up or not, but, it's worth a shot. I just, Goodell could have a heart attack today, and I'd jump up for joy. Now, throwing the word humping pillows in the chat get you a lot of views. Well, not in the chat, in a thing. So generally, the streams that I put Happy Hump Day on a Wednesday get a lot of what you could. Minnesota Miracle my ass. Here we gonna go choke on this goddamn shit. What in the ass did your team do? They laid a golden goose egg. They basically choked on the invisible dildo of life, Elvis. Come on now. You got me saying words I don't want to say automatically. I'm trying to be, I don't know if there's a thing that's family friendly. I'm trying to not swear up and down, and I ain't been on 10 minutes and I already said 18 cuss words. Probably. I don't know. Yes. I just got done watching your food stream, Treasure Woman. You were eating potatoes or something. I was like, what the hell's mine at? But you got some avocados. Funny enough, I was eating a sandwich with avocados on it today. One of the sandwich places around here. I just, Shady Brady has about as much shot going to the playoffs as the fucking Jets, Jaguars, and Lions put into one. The Lions will win the Super Bowl before fucking Brady makes the playoffs again. Even with Julio Trash Jones. The Buccaneers are so desperate, they had to go out and sign Julio Trash Jones, who was completely washed up and took Atlanta's franchise to the shitter. You just think about this for a minute. Julio Jones, who basically is another Antonio Brown. They both suck. But, I tried to put the avocado logo in your chat stream earlier, and it just wouldn't let me for whatever nonsense. So I put the eyes logo. Eyes. So, Jones sucks ass. The return of Michael Thomas is going to put any stop to that bullshit nonsense. Because Michael Thomas is back. His ankle is healthy. And that some bitch is going to win the Super Bowl this year. Telling you, the Saints are 40-1 shot. 40-1 shot of winning the Super Bowl. The Buccaneers are like 5 million to 1. They didn't odds, miss. So, plus I got my good luck charm today. I forgot to pull out the 61 nickel out the register, but I did pull a 1939 nickel out the register, which is the first year Jefferson. So, Winston can't give him the ball. Training camp started this morning. Although the first training camp open to the public is Tuesday, I'm trying to get tickets. Whip it out. Shit, Twisted Tips trying to get Twisted Tips. You have seen my penis many times before. What makes the exception? No, he has never seen it, folks. It is just a ruse here. But if there was a way to get around that and YouTube wouldn't fry my ass, then sure, because I already showed my butt on YouTube a long time ago, but that stream was deleted. It's not even on YouTube. I did that as a joke, but because somebody dared me to do it. Winston can throw 80 interceptions. Doesn't matter. The Saints win every game. I'm good. We got Lucky Nickel. Okay. Well, when someone says whip it out to me, I mean, come on, that is an open challenge. That's like, that is questioning the manhood. Barbara D got a notification. Thank you, YouTube. Maybe YouTube, did YouTube get a new CEO? Did Wachowski disappear? Did she get sucked up by UFOs? I don't know. Because YouTube has not been doing my notification thing. But when that happens, you unclick the bell, you re-click the bell, and there you go. But glad to see you, Barbara D. I know Scotty's streaming tonight, but yeah, he said something to me that just kind of got to me, so I'm kind of taking a break from his streams for a while. And I'm doing my own thing. We got to do our own things, so I'm doing my own things. But I did fall asleep last night. I was completely out. 8 o'clock, I was out. I was sleeping. I was, Anyway, funny enough, you say that, Twisted Tips. That nickel is still in my pants. Pants over there. So it's just a 1939 nickel. No, it's okay, Barbara D. I caught him in a bad mood, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah. Apparently, I jumped in the chat at the wrong time and got called out on something, which I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, literally, what did I do? So I was just like, yeah, I'm going to take it. It's Jen's Aura. Yes. How are you doing? You have followed me from Scully's stream, I think. One day, maybe it's you, I'm thinking. One day, I have so many collaborations that I'm trying to set up. It's just impossible. Most people say yes, but, funny enough, they want me to go there. And I'm like, no, if you're doing a collaboration with me, you got to come to me because I don't go that way, this way, that way anyway. I never said that. I was talking about no. I never even said the word hacked. Not this time. I was talking about follow from Scully. Did I miss something in this translation here? I don't know. Am I missing something? Because I don't know. Oh, okay. I was like, what did I? Because I've noticed I go on some streams lately, and there are certain people I can't see that I have never blocked them, but I can't see their messages. So I'm like, am I missing something here? Did I? Don't freak me out with that hacked word. Don't freak me out with that shit. Taking 2 years away from that shit, I still got fucking anxiety. But I'm glad you didn't get hacked, Twisted. That's very good because that's damn. Google don't protect your privacy because they can give a rat's ass about you. Really, they just didn't. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, nobody was using your picture, your name to, because that's been going around a lot lately on YouTube. People, they did that to me in goddamn Scotty's stream. I wasn't even on the damn live stream, and no, I was in the live stream, and he puts the StreamYards logo at the bottom. which means anybody can pop in. And for whatever goddamn reason they did, they took my screen name, went up there and threw porn all over the damn screen. And I'm like, are you serious? Of all the chatters, you're going to use my name, my screen name. And then they did it again with someone else's screen name, probably because I'm always on his panel. But and he thought it was me, and I had to tell him, I'm like, it's not me, dude. I promise you, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not, but that is real good that Twisted was not hacked, because we do not want to see that. That's But if it ever did happen and the last image was the Taco Bell logo, Taco Bell, we serve you on the John. that should be that logo. So you thought Twisted was blocked. So okay, you thought he was hacked, so you block him. Okay, that happened to a channel I follow on Twitter, a media person. It got hacked, and they were doing all kinds of weird ass messages, and I blocked it. And then he never did recover, so he redid whatever. Are you naked? No, not yet. I saved that for after hours. That's like a 3 a.m. live stream. That was the old live stream. That was the old live stream from like 12 to 3. That was like, okay, naked day. Yeah, that you got to go back about 2 or 3 years for that. Ironically, I'm not wearing a hat or whatever. You can see me right there. Look at the logo. It's perfect. I don't know. I can turn my camera on if you want. There ain't nothing special about this. I turn on my camera and the ladies disappear. There ain't really nothing special about this. And I already got Twisted telling me to whip it out, so that ain't really good there. I could put my hat on. I don't know where my sunglasses are. I find that somewhere. Oh, hell. Hold on a second. Who the hell's calling me now? I don't know that damn number. Shit, everybody got to call me when I'm on damn YouTube. Cut off my ass. Get off my ass, right? Now, I don't know where my sunglasses are. We got Twisted Tips, who's the new member of the Who Dat Nation, because we got to get all the Who Dats on our side, so I don't, whip out the camera. Whip out the camera. My ass hurts. Oh, hold on a second. I'm a crippled old man. I don't know where my sunglasses are. I don't know where the hell them damn things are. I'll whip out. Wait a minute. Shit, there's some dirt in there. Oh, damn it. Hold on a sec. I'll do my smiley face. Oh, well, and you're a Lions fan. Man, I forgot to share this out on Twitter. Stupid me forgot to share this out. All right, Twitter fans. Well, shit, no. What's the point of sharing it out on Twitter? There's only one person from that damn platform that comes here. And they're already here. So what's the point? But I'm going to share it out anyway just to make sure that people actually know that I exist. But it's funny. I was singing Johnny Cash earlier, and there we go. Johnny Cash. But, well, that is not good. All right, hold on a sec. Where the hell am I at? Hold on. I got to turn on something to turn on something. Hold on a sec. Yeah, you go to Jaguar Gator 8 and you go to that goddamn channel. You tell that son of a bitch, stop talking shit about my Saints. Because, And I told him 100 times, look, okay, Saints are awesome. Once again, he brings up the goddamn Saints on his goddamn channel again. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't do anything positive. He does. This guy talks about the NFL, and he does an 18-minute video, and I can sit here and describe his story in 4 minutes. He drags it out to 18 minutes. Now, it works for him because these idiots watch him for 18 minutes. So I can do this kind of stuff, but now he's got like a store where he makes a shitload of money, and he does money on Twitch, and he does this. And I'm like, I can do exactly what that person does and get monetized out the ass. I'm going to show my butt. Okay, well, let's see. Wait, hold on. I got to go to StreamYards. Hold on. What is today? Thursday? Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't have a catcher's mask. So I'm going to say, hello there. How are you doing? There we go. That is a theme of the day. Right? All right. See, now all the ladies are going to disappear because they're going to be like, what the hell is that on the screen? So, there you go. I'm visibly seen on the thingamajig, right? So, I don't know. I think Elvis is hallucinating here. Look at what I got on, son. Look at what's on here, son. Here, wait, let me flip this off. Let me take this off. Look what's on here, son. What does that shit say right there? It says, Who Dat Nation? Wait, I gotta get my awesome shit right here. See, wait a minute. We gotta get this shit right here. See, now this says, some bitch, we won a Super Bowl. And then, why do people not remember me? Of course, you've been here before. Am I that forgettable? I must be. I don't know. No, I found this sitting right over here. The trash can is where the goddamn Vikings hats go. You know, where what's her name took the Vikings hat through the goddamn trash. But I'm on camera all the time. I just turn my camera on or whatever. Well, you know, right. So, hey, it's Dale. What's going on, Dale? AKA Coin World UK. So, yeah. I don't know where the fake blood disappeared to, but yeah. I found a 1939 nickel and change today. There's a 61 nickel I forgot to pull out, but let's see. My back hurts. I'm in pain most of the time. And the ladies keep telling me to whip it out. I don't know what that reference means, but I'm trying to keep my dignity here. And this is a so-called, well, I'm not going to say this is family friendly. We threw that shit out the window long ago. But I'm alive. That's what matters. Thug stacking in the house. Yo, what is going on? Never give shit about my man Thug stacking. Never, because he's awesome. No, that's the only thing I got for him. My butt hurts because I'm sitting on it. No, my back hurts because I'm working. My ass hurts because I'm all right. Simmer down now. Simmer down. I did a Saturday stream. I barely had anybody on that, so I took Sunday off, and I said, well, what day can I pop on to see if people actually pay attention? And then I figured it was Wednesday. Oh, hell. Was Newsmaniac streaming today? Somebody's always streaming, and I'm always missing somebody's live streams. I can't seem to watch everybody's live streams. It's just theoretically impossible. Well, I hope he's still here. I hope Peyton goes to the Cowboys too, because then we get 3 number 1 draft picks. You know what that means? The Saints are going to win 12 Super Bowls in a row. In a row. I don't even know if we play Dallas this year. I have no idea. Depends when you stream, Jen. Yeah. Oh, see, I missed it. Appreciate you, Thug. Appreciate you. Yeah, I must have missed a notification. YouTube sucks with notifications. You always got to hit the bell and gotta. Do I like Pornhub? I don't dislike it, but I don't like it. Especially when they got rid of like 99% of the videos that were freaking awesome on there, and now it's just stupid shit. And no, so have you ordered pizza lately? No. I ate a pizza last week. I didn't order it. No, I haven't ordered a pizza. But for shits and giggles, I should call up Papa John's and yell at him just because, But Jen, if you do have a Pornhub account, hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You can actually do podcasts on there. I shit you not. There is a guy on Twitter, and he goes best Pornhub, best what he says, best podcast on Pornhub. And I thought he was kidding. And I went on there, and I shit you not, they actually have a spot for actual what you call it? Can I do a backflip? No, I can't even move at this point to do a question and answer session. No, I'm not fucking crazy. Yes, I'm freaking nuts. Okay, let's see. Whatever. What was the answer to that? And we already established that Twisted Tips is in the building, or he was in the building. I don't know if he's probably still in the building. But so I have determined that there are at least 20 channels in the coin community that I just do not follow anymore because they are fucking nuts. Whatever happened to Mags? Matt, what about it? I don't have a MAGA hat. When I become Lord Sith Emperor of the entire universe, everything will be free. Food, gasoline, cigarettes, and beer. The only thing I'm going to charge for is a 1% tax on keeping me rich. That's it. Everything else, everything will be free, except I'm going to charge 1% on walking. You see, because, no, not 1% walking. Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen him in a long time, Elvis. People, they come and they go. I'm sure he's still doing YouTube, maybe, but people come and go. No, I'm going to put a 1% tax on cars. That way, everyone has a car, and I become rich. But yes, anyone wants to get elected president of the U.S., all they have to do is just say they're going to get free gas and free food, and there we go. So, I have changed my legal name to Field Guy. So that's what we are known, because it is an awesome name and the chicks dig it. So that's how that is why we do what we do. I don't know. Where is Twisted? Is he still here? We brought up the Jets and he disappeared. No, we got a root, whatever. How are you? I am okay. I am okay. I think. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, there's Twisted. Okay. There's Twisted. Twisted, you got to hit me up on the Twitter or the telephone or both. And that way we can discuss plans on how to make me rich. Because I'm pretty sure you have the secret, Archaeology, Mikey, how the hell you doing from Texas, Florida land? I have no idea what Twisted is doing, but he's doing it in the comfort of his own home, so I'm all good. Let's see. Mikey had pot. Wait, let's say this how he had it. He had pot, and then he had a roast, and then he mashed some potatoes. So there you go. Twisted's all over the Pornhub. What are you talking about? Shit, he invented the damn site. Come on now. 300 Pokemon card rainbow. I have no idea what that means, but good for you, Archaeology Mikey. I'm good for you. Hey, we got Cajun Coin Hunter in the house, aka Boudreaux. And funny enough, Cajun, I went to your channel the other night and I hadn't seen you stream for a while, and I'm like, oh shit, what is going on here? See, all the main people gotta get in here and this was an impromptu stream. I figured, hey, why not? I ain't see, honey croissants, what you gotta do is open them suckers up, shove that ice cream in there, and then you could have a vanilla croissant sandwich. See, I invent these things. Or you just, well, that's KG Coin Hunter's thing, aka Boudreaux. That's his thing. I gotta rep the channels, If everybody's got a slogan or a logo, not many people do, but we gotta rep it up, and but see, I should put 2 Saints hats right here. That way Elvis feels right at home. So I just hold up this hat right here, and then he could see 2 Saints hats at the same time. So you gotta do that for Elvis. You gotta represent, right? I'm covering my damn face on that shit again, so I don't know. I'm looking at the YouTube feed because the other, funny enough that I know there's a way to do it on StreamYards. I don't like it, so I don't do it. So I purposely go on the YouTube stream, mute the sucker, let the sucker run. Email. I lost my email a long time ago. No, let's see. I can't do a cartwheel with my fat ass. I can't flip. The only thing I do is stick out my tongue and go, ugh. That's all I can do. That's all I got. I ain't got much. I ain't got much right now. There's a clause in Kyler Murray's contract that actually requires him to independent study for 4 hours, or he doesn't get paid. In other words, he's actually got to do his job for 4 hours by himself. And I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't he getting paid to do that already? I shit you not. Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport made a 2-hour story just on that. So, I don't know. So, if someone's paying me $240, I'll sit there with a clipboard for 4 hours and stare at the ceiling. I am pretty confident of this. Now, I need some good news, so don't give me any bad news. Bad news goes right out the window because this is Wednesday. We'll wait for the bad news on Monday. Oh, we're gonna hold on a minute. We're gonna I got the whole world in my I got the whole world in my hands. Yeah, I'll just start doing. If you know who that comes from, I'll just start doing it. Now wait, hold on. In order to get that, I gotta find my mouse. In order for the mouse to work, I gotta flip the mouse. In order for that to work, it's dance. Hold on a minute. Shit, I ain't ready for what you call it. We should bring up everybody. We'll bring up. I know we're gonna bring up Katie and shit. She bring Twisted up there. She's bring we bring a million people in this. Where the hell is my? Hold on a minute. Click. Check. Potato. I guess that works. I don't know. All right, where am I at here? Let's go back to the what you call it. Silver Tanawan made an appearance in Dale's stream last week. He said he was doing something in the cave. I don't know. He said he's been busy. He's been working like 137 hours in a week or some nonsense. Because I told him, I said, hey, Elvis has been looking for you. And he goes, okay. He goes, tell Elvis hello. And he probably said something else, but that's all I caught. But he was in Dale's stream for about, I don't know. In New Zealand, it's like, I don't know. I like some smashed taters. Oh, some French fried taters. I can't do that voice anymore. In New Zealand, they pay you a quarter. I can't do that voice anymore. Yes, we got that several times. We appreciate that. We got that, but we need to get a Twisted Tips live stream going one night, and so I could jump on a panel, and wave my ass around, and because there ain't no rules, it's like fuck it, it's gonna get deleted anyway, so there ain't no rules at that point. I could wave my ass all over the panel, it ain't gonna matter. See, that's how you do publicity, right? So now we're waiting on, well, there are a lot of people that I have not seen in my streams in a while. I don't know if Twisted's ever been on my panel. Maybe he has, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure he has. I just don't remember. Probably I don't remember. Me, yes, you. I see you there. I see you there all the time. I'm waiting for Twisted. Are you on the Twitter right now? Because I'll send you a message for something. I can send you a little cryptic message code. Like, what the hell? I know you're on there somewhere because most of wait, there you are. Wait, why the hell did I do that? No. Why is this not? There we go. Merry Christmas. All right, now what the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I think I was talking about boobs or something. Yeah. Oh, that's Boudreaux. Hold on. I'm being a pain in the butt. Boudreaux!
What's up, Fioga, mon ami? Comment ça va, soir? Ça va?
Hold on one sec. Boudreaux! There we go. Sorry. I had to mute YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. What I do is I turn the sound down. I keep it up so that it throws an echo. Because I don't ever expect anybody on my panel.
Oh, okay. Ça va, Nick? Ça va? You all right?
Let's see. Back hurts, head hurts. I got a lot of stuff. I'm doing good. I was sick a few weeks ago, but I didn't have the rabies. So
that's good.
Everybody at my job got the rabies except me.
Hey, hit that third box on the left. Down under our main screen where you see me and you, you're gonna see a bunch. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, I don't ever fool with this damn thing.
Lots better. Well, that's the normal. That's the recommended, and that's what I do. Because once you get another one, once you got Elvis in here or Thug or Jim's order, whatever, we'd have been all squeezed together like some sardines in a can.
Elvis don't go on panels.
But I'm just saying, this was hypothetical, for example.
Yeah.
And if like when you do it, like right now, when you add people and you get it gets crowded, StreamYard automatically sizes it so people are not crowded.
Well, I've never had.
This is the recommended version of your panel member.
I've never had more than 3 people on my panel at any given time ever. I've never had that problem.
I've had 10. A lot of times.
I don't even get 10 people in my chat anymore to be on the panel.
Yeah.
Well, when I streamed Saturday, Kyle, I'm not Yubihu, Kyle.
Yeah, Rosenthal or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him the ranch because he asked me, and I said, all right, fine, you're in all my panels, don't abuse it, whatever. He was on the panel, and he was on there for a while, and he tried to do a live stream, and I don't know, kept kicking him off for whatever reason, but yeah. About time Michael Thomas is on the field. That dude's been doing whatever. I can't do. This time last night, I was sleeping. By 8, 9 o'clock, I am out. I can't. I get up at 6 in the morning and got to work. I cannot stay up late anymore. Can't do it. My body will not let me do it anymore. I did it when I was on vacation. I passed out. I slept 2 days straight. I physically cannot stay up too late anymore. Maybe 10 o'clock, 11 at the most, I'm out. Yesterday, I was out. 8 o'clock, I was dead to the world. I didn't wake up till like 5 in the morning. So
why does that Thomas name ring a bell with me?
Huh?
Why does that Thomas name ring a bell with me?
Michael Thomas, the Saints receiver?
How long has he been there?
With the Saints?
Yeah.
I think this is 4th year, 5th year.
Okay, that's why.
He was the one that Drew Brees made famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was injured. He broke his ankle like 2 years ago, and he didn't play last year, and he's not playing this year.
Yeah, I remember when they took him.
Is there a 4 a.m.? I'm not aware if there is a 4 a.m. I'm not up at 4 a.m. I was this morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock. That's only because I slept early.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No matter if it's 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, it's still 5 o'clock, dang it.
That's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I need a beer. Walton, go get Tiger Jet. Go get him in here.
Mikey, I ain't seen you in a while, little buddy. How you doing?
Oh, Mikey hides on my live streams. YouTube ain't giving the notifications lately.
Oh, I got one.
Appreciate you, Jen.
But, I checked to see who was live, and it was there. Notification was there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't plan on going live tonight. It's just that something broke my way, and, is whatever. I don't feel as sick as I was. Of course, I'm not sick enough to the point. I've been working, but, I had my vacation, so I'm still recovering from that. So my body's just kind of like, yeah. So I went out to the up that way and pointed out all the street names and all the things. Look, there's a place. There's a train track. There's a road. But, I didn't get a one day I gotta hook up with Doug and do something, but I didn't get a chance to visit him, unfortunately.
Doug in Bill Platt over here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grumpy Stack. You know,
my uncle's still holding on. He's the doctors missed his.
I'm not leaving, Barbara.
Live, 3 months to live. They missed that. He's still hanging in there, man. In fact, he's doing a little better.
Oh, that's pretty good. No, I'm not leaving. I think Jen was leaving, so I was saying bye to her.
Yeah.
Wait. Barbara's going to Scotty's stream. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
I'm talking about my uncle that dug stacks. My uncle that sold in the tire shop.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Barbara. You going to Scotty's stream? Yeah, that's good.
Got it.
I'm doing my own thing tonight.
Scotty.
Oh, Scotty Roberts, a guy I watch.
Yeah. Okay.
I interviewed him once. He's got a nationally syndicated radio show, and he does YouTube every night from 9 to 10, 9 to 11, okay. Monday through Friday. He's got his own show, and so I said, yeah, I'm doing my own thing tonight. I'm not going there.
Is that sports guy you
No. He does paranormal. He's an illustrator.
Okay.
I interviewed him in February. Actually, there's another guest I'm going to interview. She's going on, she's going on his stream next week, I think it is, because they're friends. But I'm just pretty much any YouTuber that I watch, I'm pretty much trying to get them to interview.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine that does that paranormal investigations with all the special high-tech equipment that go into people's houses and all that stuff. You probably know him.
Who's that?
Oh crap! I just had his name on my Alden Davis.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. And I know you got a few haunted areas in your neck of the woods down there.
200 yards from where I work is a damn cemetery that they built all the way up to the damn cemetery line.
I'm talking about the houses, residential homes, that used to be plantation homes or whatever.
Yeah.
And like boarding houses,
Well, the place, the old mall is a new mall out here. It was a plantation house, and they built it to a certain point, and they had to stop because they found an old plantation cemetery.
Yeah.
It's unmarked and everything, and the graves were open. I don't know if they fixed it, but it's right in the woods. It is about 200 yards from where I work at, and I swear my job is haunted because I've actually picked up like EVPs on my phone, but I can't put it on YouTube because they won't accept it. Don't ask me why, but I swear I heard someone saying hello, and I'm the only one. There is actually footage of me doing this. I'm putting the phone down to my feet, walking around the store, and I actually heard someone say hello, and I was the only person there.
Dang.
I don't know if it picked up on YouTube, but it's a video. It's called, I added walking to it. It was just like, why not? And I was in the video, and I was just like, hey, is there any spirits out here? And I don't know if it picked up on YouTube. It got maybe 50 views of that, but sometimes
there's a few in your area, and New Orleans.
New Orleans is everything. New Orleans is, yeah.
And St. Francisville.
I'm actually, I passed that last week, but Crazy Catwoman, is that you?
Somebody told me they built a bridge to cross the river there, St. Francisville. There's no more ferry.
Oh, really? I gotta check that out. But I mentioned that last week.
I looked on the satellite, and sure enough, there's a damn bridge there. I'm like, damn.
Well, Crazy Catwoman, you rest up.
Hey,
I noticed you added a few letters to your name there.
How you doing, Crazy Catwoman?
Yeah, I forgot you had that surgery. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. I mean, if you're feeling sick, don't stay up on my panel, on my screen, just because you're obligated to. I mean, if you want to listen, fall asleep, I'm good with that. But hopefully they pump some food into
the dang.
That's never good to hear.
Yeah, she's been feeling bad for a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while, so glad you're still hanging in there. But
it comes around in my live stream. The few times I've been live in the last month or two.
Yeah, I was checking the other night. I said, where the hell's Cajun at? Am I not getting his notifications? And I noticed it's been almost a month since you streamed. And I'm like, well, damn. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to take a break. I get that. But
yeah.
Because I was just wondering.
I've been hanging around with other people in their panels, you know.
Yeah.
And that's been taking a lot of my time up. Really, it has, you know.
Yeah, I've been in people's panels also. Newsmaniac wants me on his panel a lot. When Dale streams, I'll jump on his. I'll jump on people's panels.
Dale does early stuff, you know, and I'm either taking a nap, sleeping, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, there are some YouTubers I can't watch anymore because they're streaming at 4 a.m. I'm sleeping. Yeah. I'm like, I go back and I watch the live, you know, to help them out with the watch hours.
Right.
Now I'll comment. I'll say, hey, good stream, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually watching it. There are people that will sit there and say, watching the replay, and they don't. I'm not saying everyone, but there are people that do that. Oh, great show. No idea what I said. I'm like, okay, what did you like about it? And you'll never hear a response back. So I kind of know, like I know Dale watches it, Treasure Woman rewatches. I know there's a few. You know, I went to work. I let my laptop play, and I was watching, I don't know, a couple Treasure Woman. I set it to turn off after 2 hours, which is a feature I never knew I had until this morning, because they must have did another upgrade. Because I was charging my laptop, and I put in there 2 hours turn off. So when I came back home, it was already off, so I had to restart it.
Oh.
Yeah, they tell me no more upgrades. Get a new model, but then they keep upgrading it anyway. So I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, so they put a new feature in there, so it won't turn off after an hour or so. So I could set it if I want it 3 hours and I have it plugged in. I can let somebody stream go. But after 2 hours, you know, YouTube puts that message, are you still here? Because they try to deter people from watching streams that you're not there.
Okay.
At least that's what I've seen. It's been in it was in Scully's the other night. He's like, yes, I'm still here.
How do you know if you're not there? How do they know just because you're not making a comment and comments or whatever? How do they know you're not there? Maybe your mouse ain't moving.
Probably so. If your mouse isn't moving enough, they're probably picking that up.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me. I fell asleep and I woke up and says, "Are you still here?" And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's weird. I'm like, yeah, I'm just sleeping. I'm laying down. I'll be listening to, you know, when Scully puts me to sleep because he does that ASMR reading stuff. I tell him I fall asleep in his stream all the time. He's like, oh, thanks. Because he's used to that.
I tell you who will put you to sleep is that painter Ross.
Bob Ross?
Yeah. He'll put you to sleep. He's got that psychologist voice or whatever you call it. You know, real soft and all that.
Believe it or not, he was in the Marines or the Army when he was, or maybe he was in the Navy. He was in the Marine. He was in one of those branches for years. So
I bet you he didn't talk like that when he was shooting at the enemy.
Hell no.
Just like old Mr. Rogers, shit, he was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah. There was a footage.
Marine Special Forces. Okay, I said Navy SEAL, but Marine Special Forces, too. One of them.
There was a video on YouTube. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, where somebody was asking they were trying to get him pissed off, Mr. R. They were trying to antagonize him. And I guess they were trying to get him to swear, and he wouldn't do it, and he wouldn't do it, and he wouldn't do it. And the reporter just walked off in the middle of the interview. And he's just like, Mr. Rogers just sitting there like, what? And it was on YouTube for a while because I saw this. He was trying to get him to swear, basically.
Okay.
And either YouTube took it down or I don't know, but it had like 20 million views.
Okay. And, back to the paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
there's that one in St. Francisville, and maybe 2 in that area. You know, well, there's a bunch just about in any area you go. You know, there's 1 or 2 or whatever. In fact,
what's the Myrtles?
Town, the radio station, K-Bone, my cousin's radio station, KBON.
Yeah.
It's haunted. Paranormal teams went in there and found some evidence. They just can't nail it down. They know, and from what everybody's seen, from what I've seen and other people, it's an elderly man and a young girl. Now, I've seen the elderly man. I didn't see the little girl yet, but
yeah,
they not a mischief. They not Moody, you know, Moody ghost. What's the word for that? Like a little imp, mischievous.
Yeah, I was getting ready to think of that. Yeah,
you know, yeah. They don't move stuff around or hurt nothing or throw stuff around, whatever. They don't do that.
Yeah, well, that's always a good thing. But I was talking last week about going back to the Myrtles plantation because I wanted to spend the night, and I actually got somebody that said, "Oh, I'll pay the night for you. You spend there, you bring the EVPs, you do whatever you want." And I just don't know at what point I'm going to do it. I'll freaking live stream that sucker. I'll throw it on a live stream, probably get 1 million views.
More than likely, yeah.
I just don't know when because I don't know what their season is. But yes,
room I think that they tell you, hey, that's the room that's haunted. You don't want to go there, whatever.
That's the room I'm gonna sleep in. I bet you. So, hey, Mikey, I appreciate you popping in. Give me some ice cream next time. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Mikey, good seeing you again, little buddy. Take it easy.
But yeah, that's the room where if you stay there, well, what it is, if you stay there overnight, it's free. You don't have to pay anything.
Correct. Yeah, I was gonna say something to that fact about 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, I've been there already. I've been there since 2012, I think. I've been there twice.
But not the night in the room, though.
No, I haven't spent the night there. I wanted to the first time, but the problem was it was already booked. Somebody was already sleeping in it then. There are plenty of rooms. You can sleep there anytime. But I actually wanted to sleep in that room.
That's what I'm talking about. You didn't sleep in that room.
No, well, I didn't sleep there, period. Now, when I was there, I didn't really see anything except for the only thing I saw that happened is on the porch, they got the rocking chairs. Now, everybody was saying, oh, that's the wind. But it couldn't have been the wind. That was moving. So, hey, I appreciate you, crazy Catwoman. I hope everything goes good with your surgery. MS Cards, too.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen you, man. What's going on?
Hey, Cards, how you doing? Mon ami.
That's formerly known as Slobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hadn't seen. I haven't seen him for a while. He changes. He's pretty cool, but I'm glad he's still around on YouTube. But yeah, I want to do that. I want to set up EVP or something. And I'm not a professional, obviously, and I'm sure many of people are winning their TV shows with the high gizmo things and stuff. But when I went, like I said, I saw the rocking chairs move, and there was nobody around. I was the only person there. I didn't have a phone to film it. But someone told me later, oh, that's the wind. And I'm like, well, it can't be the wind because it's facing the other way out of the wind. There's the shed right next to it on the other side where Chloe, the slave, is supposed to have been.
Right.
It's on that side of the house. There is no wind. So they were saying, oh, maybe the kids, because the kids are haunted there too. Because the servant, Chloe, she got hung from that tree on the other side of the property because there's a bunch of moss. Right. I actually took some moss from that tree and I had it in a bag for a couple of years. And I think I might have thrown it. It's all brown now. I don't know what I am. I'm something. I tell you that. I'm just hanging on by a thread. But that would be pretty cool to try to stay in that room and do a live stream. And I'd be like,
what does that EPB stand for?
EVP is
EPB.
EVP, electronic Electronic video phenomenon, I think it's called, a paraphernalia. No, electronic. Oh shit! I think it's electronic video paraphernalia, something like that. I could be wrong. It's basically where you can do it on your phone. So it's basically, you set up a camera and you say, "Is there any spirits?" And you won't hear them right away. But it's a special device. It's like a radio. Okay, you know how you have a radio tuner and it goes as it moves with radio stations?
Yeah.
It's supposed to pick up the frequency of the radio stations and where it makes a sound, like it makes communications. You might not hear it right away, but when you play it back, that's when you're supposed to hear the paranormal or the ghost voice answering you back. But you just like take your phone and you go, well, I don't have my other phone with me. You go, okay, is there anybody in the room that would like to speak? Or they have lights or whatever, they can do it that way. And you're not going to hear it right away. You might pick up like, because a lot of them do it with the radio tuners, because they say the frequency of the radio tuners is sort of like electronic. That's how the ghosts pick up their signals.
Right.
It's like in Poltergeist when the TV kept popping on.
Yeah.
Something like that. But they call it EVPs. But I think it's electronic. I can't remember. You can look it up. It'll give you the. But I think
it's a E as in Edward, P as in Paul, V as in Victor.
EVP.
Oh, EVP.
EVP. Yeah, oh. I think it's electronic phenomena. I'm not sure what the V stands for. I don't claim to be. Or some have spirit boxes, But there's one on your phone. There's one on your phone. There's an app.
I know about the EMF.
That's sort of the same thing, but they call them more like EVPs. Like UFO, UAP, same thing.
Electronic voice phenomenon.
Okay, voice. Okay, I knew it was something like that.
Well, it has to be voice or vocals, or
I kept saying video, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's how a lot of people claim they communicate with spirits. It picks up the frequency, I guess, of the radio stations, and it kind of you have a tuner, and it kind of picks it up. And some people do it on different wavelengths.
Right. Yeah, because it's all in frequencies. That's all it is. Everything has to do with frequency. Everything. Yeah. Everything. The way your body grows has to do with frequency.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people say the 4G and the 5G affect people's brains, and it affects.
That's bull.
I don't know about that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of think it's a lot of bull too. But there are people out there that swear up and down that it messes with your molecules and it screws everything up, and I don't know. Hey, I'm not a scientist.
You'll never hear an electronic technician talk down about 5G because they know, okay, the Wi-Fi in your house, okay, if you have Wi-Fi in your house or more micro than 5G.
Yeah.
And the microwave ovens. That's more than 5G.
A lot of people are worried because even the water tower down the road from me, they had the 4G towers. They took it down last week and they started putting up the 5G. A lot of people that live near these water towers, like Scotty, his house is like right his backyard. I don't know how far it is, but you can see the water tower with the 5G. And, some people say they experience things. They're sick all the time or whatever. Now, like I said, I don't think it really plays much into it. I'm not an expert. But like even what you were saying, if anything like that was harmful, the first people would know about it is the electronics, the people that set it up, the technicians. They would know.
Yeah. So, well, you never want to look into a cell, like, somebody working on a cell tower.
Yeah.
Actually, the cell is bigger than the person, just about. Okay. But you never want to look in a cell. It's like walking in front of a helicopter. Okay? You can walk in front of a helicopter while it's dead. Okay? Mm-hmm. But while it's running and got radar on, you kind of want to stay away from the front of the helicopter. Okay? And you sure don't want to look in that black nose of the helicopter. You don't.
You get fried up with enough X-rays.
The radar come right there in the nose of the helicopter.
Yeah.
And the radar is more worse than 5G, or a microwave, because that'll blind you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that if you do enough stuff so many times, it's going to affect you. But, they always say, oh, this is going to get you this free. Because they were saying that with 3G. They were saying that with 4G. Oh, cell phones give you cancer, radiation. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe there's published studies on that. I have no idea. But, I mean, if that was the case, everybody'd be having cancer because everybody uses cell phones. Everybody uses electronic devices.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you hold, everything you have. I'm sitting in front of an electronic device too, just like you are.
Everybody's got Wi-Fi in their house. Just about everybody.
Yeah. Now my Wi-Fi is on the other side of the house, but the frequency goes through walls and everything. It's got to get the signal from somewhere. Like the TV, I have my antenna jury-rigged over there. It picks up the signals, picks it up from somewhere.
Like I was saying earlier, microwave ovens, man, those frequencies are so small that it boils the molecules. Okay, Wi-Fi don't do that. 5G don't boil molecules. That doesn't cause friction to make them boil and get hot.
Yeah,
that's a bunch of crap.
There's always somebody gonna be I guarantee you I can do conspiracy theories. I can go on a radio show. I can do conspiracy theories. I would do my research. I'm not gonna sit here and be like a crazy madman, but there are people.
Oh yeah,
they do these.
You're not gonna jump in a swimming pool that has no water in it.
I'm not that stupid. So sorry. I have common sense.
You're going to look in the pool before you go in that radio station. You're going to look in that swimming pool to see if they have information in there that'll back you up on the air.
Appreciate you, Slops, for being here. I had 6-8 people in the stream. I don't know. Everybody kept wanting me to go on camera. I go on camera and I said, well, everybody's going to leave. And sure enough, they all disappeared. I had my mask on for a minute, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But I appreciate you, Slobs. You gotta message me when you're streaming so I can check your streams out. But yeah, the whole frequency radiation thing, I mean, everybody thinks their own. Like Scotty's wife, Rainey, she's a nice lady and everything. But she has that thing where she's like, I know the towers are messing with me. I'm always sick. I know the towers. And I don't know. Maybe it's different in men or women. I have no idea. But she has always felt bad living near a tower. So, maybe it affects her more. Maybe it's paranoia. I don't know. Maybe some people have that frequency where it affects people worse than others. Like 99% of people, it doesn't bother. There's 1% out there where, holy shit, it picks up on that same frequency that they have and it messes with their body chemistry. I don't know.
No.
If
it's not safe, they're not going to put it out.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking generally. Because there's always
why would a phone company or 20 phone companies put 5G out there on towers for all of their customers and then kill all of their customers? They won't make no money in the future.
Exactly.
If they kill everybody, they ain't making no money.
Yep. That's how it is. They're making money on a lot of stuff. But I'll tell you people that's making money right now. The electric companies out there, I mean, the ones out here and the ones out in New Orleans and the ones out, the main, I don't know. I think they just pick a number, throw it at a dart and say, okay, we'll charge you $6,000. Because I'm like, what in the hell? So Slobs is sober. Well, thank God. Because, I'm messing with you. But I tell you, like Energy in New Orleans and Clico, I don't know what's wrong with them because they apparently think people can survive with like $800 electricity bills. They are wackadoo. You know, and you use the same amount of wattage, but they say, oh, well, the fuel charge went up, so now they got to pass it on to you. It's like, okay, well, if the fuel charge went up, I should be getting, what about in the wintertime when I ain't running anything? I should be getting rebates. And miraculously, the electric companies can get away with this shit because they're a monopoly. They basically can do whatever.
Yeah, they can charge you hurricane.
They already do.
Hurricane restoration fees.
They already are.
Give it back to you later, and they tell you in the bill, you know, credit hurricane restoration fee, $2.
Yeah.
You know, so that means they charged you $2 or $4 or whatever a few years before.
What's
to help
usually for a year?
Damaged grids. You know, well, hell, them people ought to have money to fix their own grids. Don't charge us for that.
There was a thing this morning on Fox 8 because I watch it before I go to work. And Entergy down here is trying to get a grant for $1.57 billion over the next 10 years to better fortify their 65 towers, you know, for the hurricanes to make sure 200-mile-an-hour winds won't knock down their shit. So the city council is like,
who's that applying for that grant?
Entergy, the electric company.
Oh, you're talking about, yeah, I know Entergy. Yeah, GSU, Gulf States Utility, years ago. I had them when I was in Grosse Tête.
Yeah.
20 miles out of Baton Rouge. But now, you talking about their high transmission towers and big tall towers?
Yeah, they want to get, they said they're partnered with an unnamed utility, but they want to get $1.57 billion over, it's a grant over the next 10 years from the federal government. They said it was 65 or 68 towers, the long range towers, the poles, the regular, to fortify them. So the city council was like, well, you just need to do better maintenance because you can spend $20 million. If a hurricane's going to come 200 miles an hour, it's going to come down. It's just, you cannot.
Might not come down, but the feed lines, them big 3-inch lines, rip and break off.
So Entergy's like, okay, well, they're saying, okay, well, if we don't get our 1.57 billion or whatever it was, they basically came out and said, we'll just overcharge our customers a couple $100, and that's how we'll get our money. You know, so once again, the local people got to put up with this stuff. So I don't know. I don't even know how they can get a grant from anybody. I mean, Entergy is a multi-billion-dollar corporation as it is. So you telling me they can't afford on their own to fix all this shit? So I had to laugh at that this morning. I'm like, 1.5, and the sad part is they'll probably get it and won't spend a nickel on it.
Yeah.
They'll put it in their pocket, and then they'll be like, where's all that money we gave to you over 10 years? Oh, we don't have it. We're broke. But because Entergy during Ida, well, you know, with the tower going in the Mississippi River, and Cantrell was like, we don't know. You know, Jefferson Parish was out for 3 months with no power or some shit.
That long?
Wow. It might have been 2 months. Well, the substation on the other side of the river,
a month is a long time.
Yeah, well, you know, Grand Isle was out of power for a long time.
Well, yeah, but look that long stretch of lines going to Grand Isle though.
Yeah. But the substation got pushed into the Mississippi River.
I remember you sent me a link to that video. Yeah.
So they said it would take 6 months to fix, or 8 months, or whatever it was. And they had all these people coming from all these states to fix it. It took I think maybe 6 weeks to fix it. Because originally what they were going to do is, I don't even know how they were going to do this. They were going to jump in the river, salvage it what they could, which is probably, I think, what they did, just pulled it out. Because it fell, it didn't sink. It was just going down the river, and I guess they caught it, or what, I don't know what it was. But a part of it went I don't remember if it was on the Algiers side or it was on the other side. It was on one of the sides, the main, and it just fell in the damn river. And then they were just like, well, it wasn't supposed to do that. I'm like, well, Hurricane Ida was 150, 200 mile an hour storm. But I got that on my bill, Hurricane Ida relief fee. I knew that was going to happen. They don't charge me $2. They charge me like $8 and something, almost $9. And they've been doing it for a year. Well, that is going to end. Now they put a fuel charge, $14.95. That's going to go for the next year.
Damn.
Yeah, because the fuel charges went up for winter. And then, so basically my bill's still kind of cheap because the lady was telling me today, her bill went from $180 to $690. And she said, I'm going to have to sleep in my office. My bill, it went from $120 to $220. So, I mean, it's still low, but it's the same amount of wattage. And it's only low
because... Or you on GSU? I mean, Entergy.
On Entergy?
You on Entergy or Cleco?
Cleco.
Oh, okay. You see, I'm on Cleco. And I'm way the hell to the west of you. Way the hell to
my aunt has Cleco too, because when I went to my aunt's house, she said, oh, did you see the letter? I said, what letter? She goes, oh, Cleco sent a letter out to everybody. So I came home a couple of days later and I saw the letter where they said, we're going to charge X amount of dollars for an entire year because they were doing that with Ida. Hurricane relief fee, blah, blah, which I called. I knew they were going to do that shit.
They're not doing us with that, though.
I don't know. They're doing it up this way. Maybe they figured they didn't have to by y'all. Y'all don't get enough damage. I don't know what it is.
Two Cleco plants in my area. One in St. Landry, okay, which is not that far from your aunt's house.
But they charging her, though, for it.
Bunkie. That one there is close to Bunkie. And then the one over here is straight south of me about 2.5 miles or so, something like that, 3 miles.
St. Landry is the last parish I have to hit before Voiles, if I remember right.
Yeah, but they got a big, generating plant there, and in the town of St. Landry, which is in St. Landry Parish.
Well, that's kind of odd because my aunt got the letter, I got the letter, so I don't know.
No, yeah, actually, that's in Evangeline Parish. St. Landry is actually, I think it's in Evangeline Parish, but it's right on the line somewhere there.
I can tell you how the roads go because St. Landry is smooth. You hit to a Voiles, it goes the parish line. They don't fix the damn roads.
Right. Okay. Hey, you know where Lake Chico is?
I think so. Yeah.
That big fishing lake reservoir and all that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, north of Ville Platte and all that. Well, okay, Lake Chico, right outside of Lake Chico is where that Cleco power station's at. That's where they make electricity, generate electricity right there.
Well, they probably didn't get you because you're so close to it. You go over there and complain. So what the fuck are y'all doing?
No. I mean, the St. Landry, the town of it's not a town. It's a little bitty community. You know, I think they got a store there and maybe a post office, maybe. But that's all they got. But they call it St. Landry. And I think it's in Evangeline Parish, though. But the one over here, straight south of me about 3 miles, that's the one that's feeding our electricity over here.
Yeah. When I lived years ago before I moved here, I had the co-op. So, of course, with a co-op, it's not going to be that high. But when you go to a Cleco or an Energy, they can do whatever they want. I mean, my bill has about 18 different things. I have no idea what it is. They literally charge me like $3.95 to flip a light switch on, basically. I don't know. Literally, my bill could be $20. I don't run my AC that much because I'm not here most of the time. I have my fan on, but the fan, what I do is I unplug all my electronics, everything when I'm at work, so nothing's running, no wattage is going through. Because even if it's turned off, if it's still plugged in the wall, it's going to get wattage. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, Cable Box does that.
Yeah, there's many of people on there where cable it would draw, I don't know, what, 6 amps, 10 amps. I mean, I'm just, I don't know the whole amp thing, but I'm just saying. And they would get an electricity bill, and they would say, watch this. You unplug the cable box, you cut the electricity bill 75% or 50% because it's drawing wattage. Yeah. And so I do that with everything. I know fans don't do a lot, but I unplug my TV, my fan. I do it every morning. I unplug everything. I don't have I just have my TV, my fan, and the extension cord. I put the switch off for the breaker. But of course your refrigerator is running, so that draws a lot, obviously. But
not really. Not a newer style in the last 15 years, anyway.
Well, my refrigerator is from like 2002 or something, so that's pretty.
Yeah,
not too bad. It still works. I mean, it's like 20 years old or so, but it still works. The newer models are like, good Lord, but my cousin's got a refrigerator from like 3 years ago, and the damn thing got internet, Wi-Fi on it. It speaks to you. You press a button, you can see what's in the damn refrigerator before you open it.
Yeah.
And she paid, I don't know, $1,000, $1,500 for this damn thing. And she has no idea. She has no idea how to use the internet on there or nothing. I was pressing all the buttons. You can have it preset. It's got a remote control. I shit you not. You press the button and it opens up on its own. Damn. And I've never seen a refrigerator do that. I don't know what brand it is, but I can't remember. But it's. I'll take a picture of it next time. But you could draw on it. I draw like all kinds of weird stuff on it. You could like put notes on it. And when you close the refrigerator, it goes, "Thank you." I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm like, it's weird. Because I slept over there one night. In the middle of the night, it's making ice cubes. And it goes, "Ice is full." And it woke me up. I'm like, I thought somebody broke in the damn place. And my cousin's like, no, that's the ice box. And I'm like, well, can't you put that on mute? It's 2:00 in the morning. Because their room's in the back of the house. I was sleeping in the front of the house on the sofa, unfortunately. So the sofa's right there across the way from the kitchen, and the kitchen's right there where the ice box is, obviously.
I got one of them side-by-side fridges with, stainless steel. It's only a couple years old. Matt 83 got it from me and Missy when my old ice box went out. But
I remember that. That's when you're doing that.
And he said, "No, you ain't." He said, "You still can fix it, but I'm buying you a brand new one." He said, "It's on the way to your house. You're gonna get it Wednesday."
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I remember you were doing the streams. No, was it not the donations? You were doing something. You were doing a stream for that to raise money to fix that one you had.
No, I wasn't raising money for that. No, I wasn't raising money. I was just on the live panel, probably doing a penny game or something.
Oh, I thought you were doing it. Well, I'm wrong then, but
I was raising money for a hot water heater.
Oh, okay. I knew it was one of them though. One of something blew up. A hot water heater. Okay, that's what it was. I don't know. I can't keep track.
Yeah, hot water heater blew up. Yeah,
okay. I remember that. I remember you were doing something for that. Yeah. You were doing the penny.
My propane tank, we were boiling crawfish outside a couple of months ago. My propane tank blew up, flared up, and I was right there at the damn tank. Lucky I'm not dead right now.
True, yeah. And they say propane is safe.
Yeah, well, no, they had a pinhole. The fire chief said they had a pinhole in the hose. I mean, the hose was disintegrated, but that was his best guess because of the way that it was explained. Because Johnny was here and he saw it from the burner to the tank. The hose from the burner to the tank light up like a gunpowder fuse, like in old westerns, just pouring gunpowder on the ground.
Yeah,
and like the gunpowder, how fast it goes. He said. This was way faster than that. It didn't take but a half a second. And that's when the tank went up. And Boudreaux was right there next to it. And it rolled me off of it. Oh, yeah. And I kept rolling. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting away from this thing.
Hell yeah, that stuff will melt anything away.
Hell, it melted my riding mower.
I don't say any.
6 feet away, 8 feet away, melted the riding mower.
Yeah.
That I got a video on it.
You do on your stream? I mean, on your YouTube?
Yeah, I got a video on YouTube on the lawnmower part.
I don't think I watched that one. I have to watch that.
It's not the fire part. It's what the fire caused.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I wanted to see what it caused as far as the melting of the lawnmower.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'll go watch it again. I can't remember if I did, but if not, I'll go watch it.
It melted the everything that was light, super light metal, tin, and plastic, rubber, whatever was gone or just melted. Like, oh man, I don't know if I can salvage anything from this engine. And I'm a small engine mechanic.
Yeah. I just scrap it. Let's say, well, gotta get something off of it.
I would hate to, because something's still good in there inside the engine, you know? And that's a common engine. The cam's still good, the crank's still good, the piston, you know, all that's still going to be good. You know, the block itself, you know, just takes a lot of cleaning it up, though, you know? It's a lot of work.
Yeah. But I mean, if you can do it and it gets, you know, if there's a way to salvage it, then yeah, but.
Yeah. But the starter and all that, nah, that's done. That's done.
Yeah.
Starter, all dipstick, the gas tank, that melted. And the hood was closed on it. You know, the front bumper on the riding mower was done, melted. Wires, you know, solenoid, everything. Everything was melted, gone, melted. Just it's either gone or it's just melted in a glob.
Yeah. Well, when they make lawnmowers, they don't expect fires on it, explosions and whatnot.
They don't expect a flamethrower going at it. And that's what this was, a flamethrower.
They could fire retard it. Like, yeah, maybe they should do that. Sell new riding lawnmower or regular lawnmower with flame retardant on the thing, just in case this happens.
Yeah.
Then they find a way to charge an extra couple $100 for a feature you don't even need.
Well, 2 months ago, my light bill was, I think it was $76, $75, $76.
Yeah.
The next month it was $176, so that was $100 increase. This past month it was $276.
Damn.
But I got a feeling. Now my granddaughter was here for that whole month before. Okay.
Yeah.
She had came from Livonia. Her papa brought her over here.
I remember when she was over. Yeah.
Yeah. And she had the air conditioner on. She had her cousin over here with her for about 4 nights, and her cousin's from over here though. Anyway, they're about the same age. My granddaughter's almost 11, and Riley's I think 9. So, and they would stay up all night, but she knows how to adjust that thermostat on the air conditioner. She had it like on 69.
I hear you trained.
Degrees. So that compressor never stopped running. Missy finally caught it. Then I had a fan. Missy had cleaned the fan real good. Look, box fan. Floor fan, box fan, 20-inch. Well, that was kind of laboring. You have to kind of move the fan blade to start it if you plugged it in. Well, I got a damn feeling it was that fan sucking a lot of that juice because it was in a bind, bad bind.
Yeah, it might have been.
Not just coming on the 12th or the 10th of next month.
Because I always try to figure out about the wattage. They tell you, oh, this is the wattage on your bill, and they try to explain it to you. And it's like, well, no, you see, because it's like, I mean, if you have somebody over, yeah, obviously that's going to, ramp it up. But like with my bill, I'm like, nobody comes over. Nobody uses extra. I turn everything off. This is the only light I got on right now. The only reason I got this light on is because I'm doing this stream. If I turn the light off, you ain't going to be able to see me. It'll be pitch dark, basically. Might see my face. That's about it. Well, I got everything off in my house right now.
Nothing, neither. LED lights?
Yeah.
Don't use squat. Nothing at all.
Well, unfortunately, when my LED light blew out about 2-3 months ago, I put a yellow light in there. So I don't have the LED light right now. I have the yellow light, which is the regular, But I bought some light bulbs. I just never changed it. I only put one light in my light thing. I could put 4. Imagine if I put 4. I'd drain. But I'm gonna go back to the white. I don't know if you could. It looks white on the screen, but it's actually a yellow light because the yellow light usually bothers me a lot. Because I would, if you go back to my other streams, I'd have the white light in there and it make it more brighter. And it lasted for 4 years. That damn light bulb before it blew out.
Yeah, it was an LED light.
Now this one I've had in there. I don't think it's an LED light, but I had it for. It's been about 3 months, but I bought a whole case of LED lights. I just haven't fixed. I might do it tonight or tomorrow. But I only put one light bulb. It takes 4. And
sure, while you're thinking about it, that way because you might forget. You like me. You're gonna
yeah, I forget shit at work all the time. My boss tells me, "Did you do this?" And I go, "No." She goes, "Why not?" Because I'm busy. I forget shit. She's like, "You forget everything." I'm like, "Well, shit." But I'll do it after the stream. I'll think about it because I'm gonna have to get up and brush my teeth anyway. That's where the light bulbs are. I have them in my bathroom cabinet. I don't know why I put them in there, but I do have lights in there too. But those lights are like heat lamps lights over the shower. When you get out, the heat. So those are like heat lamps.
Oh,
those circle, whatever I'm talking about, the heat kind of lamps. They look like that, the little triangles. There's 2 of those in there, and then there's the way they rigged this house years ago. There's one light in the middle. It was supposed to be 3 lights. Somebody stripped that, put the fixture in the middle, and there's 2 holes on the side and the top.
Oh, man.
Just exposed. And it's up to health code because when they checked it last year, they said, well, there's nothing wrong with it. But when they went up in my attic, they were like, what the hell? They rewired. In my house, I have a light switch right over there that controls the entire house. I could just turn it off and it kills the house. It kills the it's not the circuit board, but they rigged it to such a way where it acts as a circuit breaker. I could just literally flip the light switch off. It's actually been on for 10 years. If I turn that light off, if I go and turn it off right now, it blows the circuit breaker. And I don't know why. They rigged it in such a way that it cost something like $2,000 to fix it. So it's never been fixed. And the dishwasher, the garbage disposal has to stay on because if you turn that off, it turns off the other light in another room. It turns off my bathroom light. So the people that used to own this house, they had an electrician. They knew they were moving, so he screwed up everything. He was like, he did it for fun. He was like, I'm going to rewire stuff, and he didn't tell anybody. So when my brother bought the house, he was like, what the hell? And they never did fix it. But when they went up last year to do the inspection, they were like, okay. They said nothing's wrong as far as no safety hazards. Not the house is going to blow up or anything. But they said there's 2 wires. And I've never been up in his attic. They said there were 2 wires that was sitting on exposed insulation. And they said it's a miracle that it didn't go poof. So they there was no caps on it. So all they did was just put caps on it, hang it up they taped it to the wall or whatever. They'd show me pictures.
Why did they have an inspector come in?
Because they had to fix what was it? They had to put something. Oh, for the garage. They had to put the garage holder up so they get up there and bolt it and fix it. And they were supposed to fix my fan, my ceiling fan. The motor went out. It doesn't work anymore. But they couldn't get to that side. They, for whatever reason, they couldn't get this way, which I don't know why. But
you got a firewall in there or a retaining wall to keep people from coming up from the garage into the house part of the ceiling and then busting through your ceiling and steal stuff and then walk out the door.
Yeah. Well, up until a few years ago, the people that used to own this house, one of them went in the attic and was drunk and somehow fell through the plywood and put a hole in the garage where you pull the thing down for the ladder. And I guess they broke a bunch of bones. And it got fixed because when they went up there, they said, what? They went up there and they were like, what's the hole for? And they looked up. They broke all the plywood. It was, I don't know. They broke it. I guess they did it. I don't know. They must have did it on purpose. So they fixed all of that. But I've never been up. I don't go in attics. I'm afraid I'm going to fall through. My friend's 350 pounds. He goes in his attic, and that wood's like really creaky, and I don't know how he gets in that damn attic. So
he's stepping on the joists and not the ceiling itself. He's stepping on the wood. The joists.
Yeah. Because he wanted me to come up in his attic. I'm like, no, I don't. My ass falls through. Who's paying my medical bills?
Like me, I got solid wood ceiling, plus something over that. Okay, like my bedroom. I got solid wood up there plus ceiling tile stapled to the solid wood. So I can walk anywhere up in my attic. I can walk. I don't have to step on the joists, but I do, because that's what you're supposed to do. You don't want to cause your mud or whatever. Just in case you got a soft spot, you don't want to make a hole in your seat.
Yeah. So they fixed when they were doing that, they fixed the hole in the roof and everything. And my brother had sort of fixed it with plywood and this and that, but he got to a point where he was selling a house, so he didn't want to do any more repair work. So he stopped doing it because he had fixed the whole freaking. He didn't know nothing about it. He went on YouTube, Googled how to do it. He did it himself. Because when the guy came and fixed it, he was like, "Who did your wall?" I said, "My brother did it." He goes, "Is he licensed?" I said, "No." He goes, "That's the best damn thing I've ever seen." And I was like, "No." I said he just turned on YouTube because I seen him do it. He just went on YouTube and they said, "Okay, spackle this, do this, put," you just fucking follow instructions and you got to do what you got to do to save money, right? So he didn't get to that point yet, but that's what these guys did. They fixed it and everything. So now there's no more hole in the ceiling. You could actually pull the thing down. Because the story was they were drunk or something. They would jump. I heard they were jumping up and down. When you're drunk, and they just hit, and they must have hit something, and they just went boom straight down. And there's concrete. So I don't know. They busted. I don't know how they didn't split his head open. Because you fall right on concrete. I heard he broke his leg or something, but so they didn't fix it for years and years. It only got fixed last year, 2 years ago, I think. Because there was a hole sitting up there that goes to the attic. They knocked the door off and everything. So basically, I couldn't get to my attic unless I actually had a physical ladder to climb up. So they actually fixed it. So now they put the new built-in ladder. So you pull it down, the ladder comes out.
Right.
And there's a second attic in my hallway closet. I've been in that one. That one is completely empty because I opened it one day because I kept hearing something up in the attic and there was nothing up there. So I thought it was a ghost or something or what.
A squirrel.
Squirrel did get in my house. At least I don't know. I still say it was a rat. I don't know. It might have been a squirrel. But there was I think it was a squirrel. It was trapped in my house.
A squirrel or a big field rat, they're about the same size.
Yeah, I thought it was a rat. All I saw was the eyes like this, and it was like I don't know, because I used to keep my garage door open, and then a couple times I fell asleep and the thing was open. It didn't go. Now I have the automatic thing. So, when my brother would get home, I'd leave it open. So a few, squirrels are running around, so they get trapped or whatever. And they had a hole in the back of the, for whatever reason, there was a hole in the back of it. You move the oven out, and there was a hole in the freaking wall.
You told me that story one time, I think, about you went in your kitchen or something.
Yeah.
And there was 2 eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
The table or the window there. And yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to the I didn't notice it when I was going into the kitchen. Maybe I wasn't paying. It was like, I don't know, 1, 2 in the morning. And I turned around and I said, what the fuck? And I just saw a pair of eyes. And I thought it was a rat. It might have been, it probably was a squirrel. And they caught it. It's like, it was on they put down sticky pads and the fur got everywhere. They never actually caught the squirrel per se. I think it went back up in the insulation, but they sealed. Either it got out the way it came in through the roof, or it died in the. Well, I don't smell anything. It might have died through the whatever. But they put a steel thing on there, a steel plate, so they blocked that, so they can't entrance that. And of course, I don't. There's no holes in the roof or nothing. But that freaked me out because I didn't even see it. It stood still, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And I never physically.
You didn't have your 12-gauge double barrel, huh?
Well, I got a machete in the damn thing. I should have chopped its damn head off. But I did not turn the light off. I only had the refrigerator light. So really, I don't know. I'm thinking it was a squirrel. It could have been. It was big enough. It could have been a rat, but that would have been one hell of a rat. But I still say it was. I still say it was a rat. But I'm leaning towards squirrels. I don't know. But that was a one-time thing because I like I said, it was early in the morning. I was like, oh shit, what is that? At first I thought I was like, what the hell? At first I thought I was hallucinating. I'm like, is the window open? Like, because all I saw, how with cats you see the eyes, same thing. So, it probably was a squirrel, but that freaked me out. Get up and So it disappeared after about 2 days because it got caught in a trap, but then it got caught in a glue trap, but then it forced its way out the glue traps because there was a bunch of fur on it. So that's why the exterminator was like, yeah, this is probably a squirrel. I don't think it's a rat. By looking at it, he goes, rats usually don't get out those. He told me, he goes, rats usually don't get out those glue traps. And I'm like, well, I don't know that. Like, I don't know. He's right. Like, no, he goes, rats usually don't get out those glue traps.
And then you they're not smart enough. The color of the hair, too.
It was a blackish brown.
Well, that might have been a rat because squirrels are usually reddish or grayish to gray to dark.
I think it was like a blackish. It was like a blackish brown, I think.
A gray squirrel, or a fox squirrel.
Well,
different.
My brother, when he lived here, he said he used to see little, like when he bought this place, they had rats in it, and then he got them all exterminated. But before he moved out, he said he seen like baby rats in the garage, like when it was cold, they were heat up, and he saw droppings. I've never seen it, so I don't know. One time every once in a while in the back of the house, I'll hear like in the ceiling, I'll hear like a, and I go, what the hell is that? That's in the back of the house. That's where like I think something's open on that side, that part. I don't know, but because I've heard it once or twice in the middle of the night, and I'm thinking, what the hell is that? So, and then I just bang the wall, and I don't hear anything anymore. So I guess that's whatever it is, another squirrel, you scare them. Yeah. Because that's the second attic. Because they have, it's not connected. There's this attic, because this wall is the garage. On this side of the wall is the garage, basically. Okay. So, because I'm on this side of the house, I'm on the front of the house. So
you and the other side of the house, they have a wall in the attic that separates them, right?
Yeah, my ceiling is basically where it is the attic on this side, So when they come through, they gotta, like when they were up there fixing it, they were right above me, but they couldn't get to my fan for whatever reason. But I heard them right here. They're on this part right here, but they couldn't go right where that fan is for whatever nonsense reason. We can't get to it right now. I said, why not? There's nothing up there blocking it. Oh no, because this wire's exposed, but they didn't want to go. Whatever reason, they didn't want to go up there.
How many lights you said you got in that ceiling fan?
One. See? It's only one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that one right there. It's a yellow light. It's kind of hard to see on thing, but it fits 4. Yeah, I only have one light. I don't like to waste electricity.
Yeah, I've seen 4 globes.
Yeah, there's only one light in there, and I got it facing that way. People go, oh, it's too dark.
And I don't have a regular incandescent light bulb in my house. I got everything's LED. Everything's LED. I got a 4-foot in my bathroom, a 4-foot. I get them at Walmart. And they have a like the one above my electronics bench over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where my test equipment, electronic test equipment, power supplies, all that stuff is.
Yeah.
I have a 4-foot LED from Walmart. It's got the 2. They look like tubes, but they're not. And above me, right here, right there, there's another
light.
Same thing. That's about 5 foot away. That's above my bench. This one's a little closer to me. And then I got another 4-foot, but that's fluorescent over here above the snack bar. And my bathroom has a 4-foot LED, the 2 strip LEDs. They not
I know about those.
And I got 2 LED regular bulbs that's been here forever in the house. LED screw-in light bulbs. And them lights ain't burning nothing. I mean, they ain't burning. Hey, all of them lights on 24 hours for a month, they might burn $6 of electricity. Maybe.
Yeah.
Every light in my house can be on, burn $6 a month electricity. LEDs don't cost squat.
That's the good thing about them. I think the only reason the light bulb I had, it had a 10-year warranty or something on it, 10 years, whatever, or so many per the cycle of the thing. So it lasted about 4.5 years. And one day I turned it on, boop, it blew out. And I was like, shit. So a couple of months ago, so I put that yellow light in there because I didn't have any other LED white lights. I think that might be an LED light, but I don't remember. It's just a different color. It's not the white. It's the yellow.
Yeah.
So it's the circle icon. So I'm pretty sure that's an LED light. I tried to put this weird looking light bulb. It was like that freaking big, and it got stuck in the globe. And it was the same wattage, but it was like a big circle. It's not meant for a regular thing. And it was a higher wattage too. So I wanted to see how it would work. So I took it. Let me see if I can find it. I took it and I put it in there, and it got stuck in the globe, and I couldn't pull it out for like 3 days. Oh, I don't know what I did with the damn thing. Oh wait, here it is. Damn. Shit. Now you're gonna laugh at me for this because I don't even know how I got it in the globe in the first place. But this was the light bulb I tried to put in the damn globe. And it was in the house, so I don't even know what it goes to. See, it's got the thingamajig right there. I don't know what the wattage is. I don't know if it says it on there.
Yeah, but, that's a regular incandescent bulb, and those style bulbs right there, those were very popular in Beverly Hills, LA, Hollywood, and all that. You had gold-plated, gold-colored light bar, okay? It was about 5 inches tall, about 2 foot wide, and above your bathroom sink, okay, or sinks, you had one of each, okay, those screwed in there.
That's where this probably came from.
That's where that's from, right there.
That's probably where this came from, because, like I said, in my
like that, because that's the only thing they could find. And those were good, but those are incandescent bulbs.
Well, in the bathroom there, it used to be a strip. It used to be a strip, and they took it down, and there's only one light fixture in the middle. And I told you there's 2 holes in the ceiling. This was here. This was left in the cabinet when my brother moved in.
Okay.
So
you said they had a strip above the sinks on the wall?
Yeah. It's not there anymore. They took it down.
From. That's where that came from.
Yeah, it was sitting in the. Yeah, my brother bought this place like 15 years ago, so it was big.
Those light bulbs were decorative, okay, because of their shape.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to hide an old regular light bulb because it looked like you were poor or whatever. You know, it's called style, okay, style and modernization. Now, those bulbs were in that bathroom above the sink on the wall.
Yeah. Had to be. But I got the idea. I said, I ran out of light bulb. I got far into the globe, and I almost got it to turn, and it got wedged in there. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now, how do I get this out? Thank God I didn't break it. I just kind of went, and it fell, and I caught it. And I was like, phew. And I showed my brother this. He's like, I don't know how you got that in there. It says, I don't know if it says the wattage on here. It says
probably a 60.
6E120V 40W.
60 watt. Yeah.
Yeah.
120 V. 120 volt, 60 watt, 120 volts.
And then after that, it's got a bunch of numbers and letters after it. I don't know. It's at the bottom. It's real small. You probably won't pick it up. It's real small.
60 watt bulb. I was right on everything I said so far.
Yeah. Because I don't know. So I don't even know if it would have worked in that thing. It probably would have fried out.
No, it would have worked. It would have worked.
Oh, it's just the globe's too small. I couldn't get the damn. It was this close. It was that close to it wouldn't.
You could have took the globe off and just put it in, if needed. Yeah, you can take them globes off. They got 3 screws.
Huh? I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. Well, this fan,
the globe unscrews, or they have 3 screws holding the globe in.
Yeah, I could have did that. This fan wasn't here when I moved in. It was put in about 3 months after I moved in. I don't know where my brother's ex got the fan. It's kind of warped because it was sitting on the floor for about 6 months. That's why, I don't know if you notice it when you look at it, it's kind of tilted. It kind of looks like it's bent down a little bit. Because the guy that put it up, he went and put it up. He goes, the things are tilted. They're bent. And I said, what do you mean bent? He goes, well, it's been sitting on the ground for a while. When it sits on the ground, gravity pushes it down or whatever. I don't know what he said. But
the fan blades?
Yeah, it's pushed down a little bit.
Yeah, they're not pushed down. That's just they made out of that particle board, and the moisture makes them droop.
Well, it don't work. It stopped working about 6 years ago. The motor blew out. I turned it on. It went. Boop.
Let me get a light bulb. I'm going to show you a light bulb, and I'm going to see if you can. I got to lean off the dock anyway, but I want to see if you can guess what type of bulb this
is. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. Well, I bored everybody to death. Everybody left on me. See, I knew when I turned on my camera, everybody would leave. But that's okay. You know, I should have did a Sunday stream. Regardless, I could have got more up. I'm gonna almost on for 2 hours. Like, holy crap. So, I don't know how much time I got left. I guess however long Cajun wants to talk for, I guess, because, you know. But we got to keep the hat. We got to keep the Who Dat Nation representing for Elvis because, you know, we gotta have the Saints shirt. We gotta have the Saints hat. You know, it's a match. You know, it's I challenge Elvis to wear a mask and wear all Vikings gear and do a short 10-second, 15-second stream going Skull. I lay that challenge down to you, sir. You wear a mask. You don't have to show anything. Wear a mask in full Vikings gear and say Skull. I challenge you to that. It could be a 10-second, 15-second short. You could just wave and say Skull. You know, make a voice up where nobody recognizes you, right? So, but it'll never happen. So, but anyway, you owe me a Viking. You owed me a thing anyway from that when we beat the Vikings. So,
hey, you remember Jeep and John, don't you?
Yeah. What about him?
He does all that fighting stuff.
What fighting?
That ancient way, Scottish way, Viking way of fighting.
Oh.
With the full arm, you know, with the armor, with swords, and this shit's for real too.
I don't know. I went in his channel about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was at lunch, and I saw it because I'm still subscribed to him. So I went in his channel, and I'm like, his channel turned Filipino very fast. All he had in his channel was Filipino. I didn't recognize one person in his chat, not one, and they were all Filipino names.
Filipino girls.
Yeah, because he goes in that one stream I go in. Filipino, he's in there, and he's in that because Filipinos, they don't watch your crap. They support you. They don't watch your crap half the time. They say they do, but they don't. But he's like, Phil guy, I haven't seen you in a long time. And I said, well, I have a job. I said, I haven't seen you either because you don't come in my live streams. I said, you're lucky I'm here. Because I try to budget my time. People that come in my live streams, I go in theirs. I said, I ain't seen you in how long? He's like, oh, well, I'll try to get in your live stream. And I just started laughing. I said, no, you won't. But I was messing with him. I said, all right, well, you know, it's the same light bulb, sort of.
Sort of.
It's got different filament in it.
Yeah. What kind of configuration is that? Some of these are outlawed in the United States. They don't allow them anywhere out of the country where this bulb is made. But somehow somebody redid them, and these are allowed in the United States.
Is it the AC or a DC?
The AC, this came out of my ceiling fan.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about. I know enough like current, electricity, and you know. But as far as like all the filaments and stuff, yeah.
Well, the name of this and the filaments are a different country. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know we are allies with that country, United States. We're allies with them. This is a Dubai.
Oh, India.
No, Dubai. You know the immigrants. You know, Saudi Arabia, Dubai.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant there's a city in India called Dubai.
Well, this ain't in India. This is a ways from India, and it's Arabs.
Oh, same place we get the oil from.
Yeah, Dubai, and they got all that gold over there, and you know, it's the
EAU,
something like that. Yeah,
Emirate. Yeah, I know.
Emirates of Arabia.
Yeah, I think it's EAU.
Yeah. United. Oh, wait a minute. Something like that. Yeah.
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's where the oil comes from.
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, but that's Dubai, right?
And
that's one of the richest cities in the world.
Yeah.
It costs a lot to live over there too. You go to the airport, you got, man, every shop in the airport sells gold, or they have only gold and silver shops in the airport, gift stores, stuff like that. Very rich city. But anyway, those are Dubai bulbs right there, and they LED.
That's pretty cool. They always want to block something that can improve anything, so I don't ever get it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, we have LED bulbs that are more efficient than that one. That one's partial LED,
Yeah.
It's a hybrid.
True. Elvis, where? Elvis
is in the building.
Elvis needs to put on a mask, dress up in Vikings full paraphernalia, and do a 10 to 15 second short video saying "Skull." Prove to me that you love the Vikings.
That's what Jeep and John does. He does that full armor, and they have real fights, man. I seen him come back from a fight. He's all bruised up, black eyes, cuts. His arms cut up where they something actually got into the armor.
Yeah, that's like real fighting. That's like 14, 15.
This is, like extreme shit. And buddy, and you can get killed, but they don't go that far. Okay.
I hope not.
Yeah. I mean, accidents do happen in the fight. And that's what he says. Skull.
Yeah. That's Elvis's favorite word.
That's Jeep and John's too. And like he says, he's that Norwegian blood that Jeep and John's got.
Yeah.
A Viking blood. And that's why Jeep and John is a Minnesota fan.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Jeep and John is a Vikings fan. I just forgot about that.
Yeah, because he is of Viking blood. He traced his ancestry down.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Not through Ancestry.com neither. Through his family tree, his own. Everything's been passed down from person to person where they came from. The parents told their kids where they came from. Then they told their kids, and they told their kids, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I don't have the ancestry thing. I think my brother did it once, but I don't know. I don't know beyond my great grandparents. So
it pays to tell stories to your kids of where you came from and your parents came from, and they can tell stories to their kids, and that way, it keeps on following. And then the
only thing I really know is somewhere in the family, and this was proven by my grandpa and by Ancestry.com, because my brother did a background thing on it. Somehow, I'm related to Pat Boone by marriage. He married somewhere down the line to some family connected to this family, which is somehow connected to my family on my grandparents' side. So, and that's the story I was always told. And it was confirmed with the ancestry. He married into the somehow, some way. He married one of his wives because he married 15 times. I don't know. Somehow through marriage. I don't know if it's still a thing, but like growing up, that was what my grandpa said. He would always go, "We got a celebrity in the family," and I'm like, "Okay." So I thought he was always kidding, but yeah, somehow Pat Boone married into somebody, married like a distant cousin relative, like way distant, but enough to be in the tree somehow.
Yeah. Did you have relatives in West Mississippi around Waveland area?
Not growing up. Not that I'm aware of.
Pat Boone has bought a lot of property over there. Well, some kind of. Anyway, Pat Boone owned a lot of property in West Mississippi by Waveland.
It might have. It had to be my grandpa's side.
Waveland, actually, to the west of Waveland, there's a little community down there.
Well, I know
you should be familiar with that area, and they got all them palm trees and stuff, and all that, and developed lots. There's just no houses or nothing. Roads going, and they go to a couple of ballrooms and all. Well, Pat Boone owned all that property, and that's not far from you. Pat Boone owned all that property and was developing it, and lost a lot of money. A lot of money.
Well, it had to be through like my, because I know my grandpa was in Mississippi for a while. I know he was born in Louisiana, but I know he moved to Mississippi. Like I said, I don't know the connection. It's not through me. It's not through my dad. It's either through my grandpa, because they were about the same age. You know, my grandpa was 88 when he passed away. I think he would have been like 90, 95 or something. No, well, Pat Boone's like in his 80s, I think. But yeah, I always heard that.
Yeah.
Pat Boone's probably close to 90, but I always heard that story. And then when my brother did a ancestry, or I think he might have did the me and 23andMe thing. He did one of those, and it actually somehow they said, it's connected by whatever, somehow through marriage. I don't remember how, but it's got to be. I've never met him personally, so. But I sent him a letter once saying that. He's like, oh, really? Okay. He sent the letter back years ago. He was like, oh, okay. And I told him the name, everything. He goes, yeah, the name. He goes, I know the family name. So he confirmed. I don't have the letter anymore, but he confirmed it. I was like maybe 15. So he kind of confirmed it. But, well, like I said, I don't know if he's married to that lady now or not. But so. I'm only related to him by marriage. It's not blood or anything. So
right.
But I don't know how it falls in the line. It's like 18th cousin removed, in-law. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what it is. I know it's like in-law. So I don't know.
In-law, outlaw.
Probably. I don't know. And of course, Pat Boone's related to Daniel Boone, obviously. So
yeah.
That's
what I heard.
So they got that connection because they drew that connection too. They said, oh, well, if you got this and that, because they were trying to say I was related to Daniel Boone. And I said, well, I don't think I am. No, I said, because if you're related by marriage, it's not bloodline like that. But they said, well, it goes further down. So I don't know. But I have to ask my brother because he even said, hey, CV baseball card collector, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in the chat. I got to play catch up with your videos.
What's up, CV?
He's pretty close to getting monetized. He's under, I think he needs less than 900 watch hours. I think he told me that last week. So he's putting out them shorts like crazy.
Yeah.
So
I had one of my cousins told me that I was related to the A-Bears down south of you, down there, some in that area. That were in the trapping wars 100 years ago,
Yeah.
Muskrat trapping, muskrat and all that stuff. They didn't have neutrals back then. Neutral rats didn't come to South Louisiana until
18. After the Civil War, I think, huh?
1940s, late 1940s.
Oh, way past that.
Yeah. So anyway, he says, yeah, you related to me on the A-Bear side like that. Well, I'm not related to him, but my cousins are related to him because the A-Bear married my aunt. Okay. So now down that line from that A-Bear, I'm related to those A-Bears, but I'm not related to him. Well, maybe because his grandpa married my aunt. Or my great, my great something like that. But if it's marriage, like I'm saying, my aunt married an A-bear. So I'm related to those A-bears down south of my aunt, okay? Whatever my aunt sprung off, I'm related to them A-bears. I'm not related to the other one.
No, I get you there.
Yeah, I'm an in-law, outlaw like that, you know?
Yeah. CV, what you got to do is you got to get some of your subscribers to, like, when they go to sleep, watch your content. Say, hey, just put this on and let me go to sleep. You know, if you got them live streams, 2 hour, whatever, you know, it can be done. 900 watch hours is it's not impossible. You know, you do what Treasure Woman does, and then, you know, Treasure Woman puts 30, 40 shorts out a day, 15 videos. She floods the market, but it works for her. You know, it works. She's growing like CV puts out a lot of shorts, you know, mainly about baseball, because, you know, that's his thing, baseball.
Well, hell, I played baseball when I was a kid, and I had baseball card collections almost all my life. So yeah, I love baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I was within 400, and of course, I got the, you know, so that's why I wrote a thing today on my community page. I put congratulations to insert name here, and I put a blank on being monetized. That way I don't have to congratulate one person. I can congratulate everyone 10 years from now. Congratulations, fill in the blank. Right? Because I'm trying to figure out who's going to pass me up next time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, CV. I mean, I hope you get it, you know. I hope you don't get screwed like I did. But run a bunch of live streams, get a bunch of people to watch your stuff. You know, just say, hey, when you go to sleep, put the thing put it as low as you can without muting it. Let it run an hour or two. You know, stick the playlist on. You know, it'll add up.
Yeah, because if you mute it, it's gonna kill in 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, because they'll pick up on that stuff. Yeah,
if you mute it, yeah.
Just don't do what the Filipino channels do. They put the speed at like 52, and it goes. That's how they cheat and get monetized in 30 days.
Dang.
Yeah, you ever noticed that? Every freaking Filipino channel is monetized. And they all have 6,000, 8,000, 12,000 subscribers. Now, how the hell they do that?
Yeah, well, look at their thumbnails, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the thumbnails, you know, and it's all girls. It's all girls.
Yeah. But you see, the thing with that is, if you're not a Filipino, YouTube calls that cheating, and they wind up taking all that crap away. You'll get it for like 2 days. But that's another thing. If you do a stream and you put out a video, it takes 2 days, 48 hours for YouTube to really process it. So you don't see the results right away. Like this live stream, it'll take 2 days before they add it.
Oh, yeah.
Ironically, I've only done 3 live streams in a month, and I've gained 18 watch hours almost every day, because I have people. Treasure Woman watches my stuff. They've been rewatching my stuff and helping me out. YouTube hasn't purged it, thank God. But do what Twisted Tips does. Make a Humping Pillows video. I got a live stream with 1,200 views on it. All I did was name it Humping Pillows. And I didn't do anything. It was just not even me, my voice. But,
you know. Phil guy.
Huh?
I got my new phone.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Got a new number?
No. I got my old number back.
Oh, okay.
The one that you got?
Yeah.
That 546 number?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still in my phone.
Yeah, okay. I got that number back because you remember I was telling you, I don't know if you had heard about it or not. I think I told you about it. When AT&T pulled the 3G, when they unplugged their 3G network.
Yeah.
Everybody with 3G phones got like.
I remember you said you were on the phone talking to someone and it just shut down.
No, no, it's not that. It's not that. No. the 3G network got cut off. They unplugged it because they got the 4G and 5G now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, but I didn't find out until AT&T took my bill, my monthly payment, out of my bank account. And somebody had told me, hey, AT&T unplugged 3G. You need to call AT&T, and they're supposed to give you a replacement phone if you had a 3G phone. Well, AT&T said, yeah, we did cut off 3G network, but no, we don't give y'all a replacement phone. I can sell you one for $400 or $500 or whatever. I'm like, no. I said, no. Y'all gonna give me my money back. Y'all gonna replace my money in my bank account that y'all took out 4 days ago. And they like, oh, I can't do that, sir. I'll get a supervisor. But she said, I'll tell you what, go to your bank, call your bank and tell them to retract it. No, not freeze it, but
dispute the charges.
Dispute it. Yeah, dispute that, because we took it out and you don't have services, and you'll get your money back. So 3 days later, 4 days later, I got my money back, and I went with Spectrum Internet.
Yeah.
Phone. This is a Spectrum Internet phone. Well, it's not Spectrum Internet phone. It's a Galaxy. Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy. Look, got them 3 cameras on the back. I got 4 cameras on this phone. And anyway, it's through Verizon. Now, I have to buy the phone. It's $10 a month. And it's $14.24 for the monthly service. Unlimited calls, unlimited text, which I don't text anyway. Unlimited calls, text, and 1 gig of internet, over the air data. Okay, which I'll turn that off. Data is off because I use my Wi-Fi in my house going to the phone. So I don't get charged, I don't use the data, and it rolls over. The data rolls over. So I'm like, all right. So I pay $24.24 a month for a Samsung Galaxy phone. And that's a pretty good sized phone right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's awesome. It's got a lot of memory, a lot of RAM, all that crap. I'm well satisfied with it. And I got my old AT&T number. I got my old number that I had. So everybody that has my number, it's still a good number.
Yeah. I was trying to, well, not me. I know somebody I know was trying to get, they were trying to get their number changed. And from, because I have track phone. Track phone's a pain in the ass. They say, oh, switch your new number. No, they don't do that shit. Because they arguing back and forth. And finally they were like, well, you need to have another phone. So, because track phone's like, you need another phone. If I had another phone, I wouldn't be dealing with track phone, basically. Track phone's a piece of, I only pay like $28 a month, $28 every 2 months. I get 500 minutes, 500 RAM, and 1,000 texts, which I never use either. Because I literally have 128 hours of talk on that phone. So, which I ain't going to use ever. But there's no SIM card on that sucker. So it's like, basically, if I get another phone, I lose all of that. So it's
I don't have a SIM card on that one either.
Yeah.
It's unlocked.
I'm looking at it and I go, where's the SIM card? And they go, oh, they don't have a SIM card on that. I'm like,
right.
But it don't tell me on this thing how much, but I take a screenshot of it in case they say you didn't pay your bill, because I just paid it the other day. And it tells me, oh, listen, but I got something like 128 hours of talk. And I got something like 26,000 texts, and because it rolls over, and I got something like, I don't know, 18 megabytes of internet or something on this damn phone, because I don't barely use it. It's just for emergencies, basically. So,
it's a flip phone, huh?
Yeah, it's phone. It's phone I've called you on. Yeah, I pay like, well, it's $24, and with tax I pay 28 something every 2 months. So it's like $14 a month. I could even get it low if I turn on the auto enroll. I would say like $5, but then they take it out 2 weeks early. You lose 2 weeks of service. That's how TracFone is. I've had this phone for about 6 or 7 years, probably. So it works.
My buddy Johnny Best, which you know Johnny Best, you've seen him in my life already. He's always had TracFones, and he finally got tired of their bull, brother. Finally got tired of their crap.
I'm tired of the bullshit with them too, but it's cheap enough. And like I said, I'm trying to find a way to keep my minutes if I can. But if not, I'll just switch to. Well, T-Mobile sucks. I'll never go with T-Mobile. Verizon, I got problems with them. I hate AT&T. So,
well, who's your internet? Spectrum, correct?
Yeah, but I hate them too.
Well, no, wait. If you have a Spectrum internet account,
I do.
You qualify for that phone, and it's $24.24 a month.
I'll look into it. Yeah.
Now that's in case something happens to your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not telling you to drop your service and go with Spectrum. If anything happens, that's your option. Go with Spectrum cell phone.
Yeah, that would be a backup. Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, this phone still works. It's kind of, I have to put it on speakerphone because if not, it echoes back. It's not the best in the world. I mean, it's a 4G phone. Sometimes it'll say 3G, but it's 4G basically.
Yeah. So, well, you in luck then, because if it is a 3G phone and you've been having it 6 years?
Well, it's a 4G phone. It says 4G on it, but when it gets in bad reception, like when there's no bars, it'll say 3G on it. I don't know. You probably can't see it, but
yeah, but they don't have that anymore.
It says 4G. But when they don't have those bars low, it's low right now, but it'll say 3G. So sometimes it'll kick in and out. But it's a 4G phone. But I was waiting to see.
Mine's a 5G.
I was waiting to see. They were supposed to do that forced upgrade at the end of July, make everybody 5G compatible. I don't know if they're gonna still do that or not. Or they're gonna push it back, or because I read about it a couple of months ago. They were saying by the end of July they're gonna force. They were supposedly gonna unplug the 4G. I don't know if it's true because a lot of people still rely on that.
Yeah, because a lot of people with their cars, with their remote starts, the little fob that unlocks your doors and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those fobs have start your car, and that way your engine will warm up and all that. And your heater's on or whatever in the winter, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but people with 3Gs, they can't start their car anymore, and their services for their car is 3G, so they got to upgrade their computer in their car to 4G or 5G.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's how AT&T, screwed a lot of people.
Well, I never did like it. They screwed me years ago when I had my landline, and I told them to turn it off, and they said no problem, sir. And I thought the service was off. I took the phone out the socket. I'm thinking, okay, phone's off. 3 months later, I get a bill for like $900. I go, what the fuck is this? And they go, oh, your service is still on. I said, no. I said, I had a $30 a month plan, this and that. And they were charging me interest every freaking day. And it was like a $900 bill. And I said, I said, I have auto. I recorded it. I said, I could play the thing back from 3 months ago.
Y'all have more tax and penalty fees than the IRS got.
Yeah. So this was like probably over 15 years ago, because it wasn't here, and they were like, "Oh well, we can't do nothing about it." I said, "Well, I ain't never gonna pay the fucking thing." I said, "I have proof." I said, "Y'all can take me to court. I'll take y'all to court, whatever." And they never did put it on my credit history, so they must have
taken that a loss.
Yeah, they must have, because Verizon's got me on that credit history, because they screwed me with my phone for $300. Said I ain't paying that shit. So they send it off to third parties, and you wait 7 years, and they turn it. They wipe it clean from your credit history. Yeah. So I ain't heard nothing back from them morons. So it's been almost 7 years. So I'm thinking they wiped it by now. But I paid $200 for the phone. They were trying to get $300 from me, and I didn't sign a contract, but they said it was a 6-month deal. So I said, okay, well, I'll do 6 months, whatever it was. And I was paying like $30 a month. So the end of the 6 months pop up, and I get a bill for $273. So what is this for? Oh, that's for the phone. I put $200 down for the phone. And y'all was supposed to bill me $30 each month to make up for the difference of the phone. And I don't know if they did it or not. Then they were like, well, you need to send us back the phone. I said, no, I paid for this damn thing. And I still keep it. Still have it. I said, no. I said, I'll just wait y'all out. I said, y'all could sell it to a third party, because you pay third parties. They don't put it on your credit history. It's a proven fact. They will not, because they will lower my credit history. And I threatened to sue them. Because they sent me a letter. They sent me a letter saying they were going to sue me. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hire. So I sent them back. I went to a lawyer, and I paid the lawyer, I don't know, $50, and he drafted up a thing for me. And I sent them a letter back, and I said, saying I'll countersue. And I said, and I want my credit history to stop dropping. They were dropping my credit history 4 points a day. And they did it for, I don't know, a year and a half. So they lowered it to like 400 and something points, which is shitty. So I said, I'm going to sue y'all. I said, this is bullshit. I said, I don't even owe you. I said, if anything, Verizon should be doing it, not Jimbok2 and whatever, So when they sent me that letter and I did the counter letter, I said, take me to court. I got a lawyer right now. And I said, by the way, I said, y'all better put my credit history back up to what it was. I said, I'll see y'all in court. And I said, I'll mean it. And, they took a couple of months to do it, but they restored my credit history, got it up to like 700. So they knocked it down to like 400 and something, basically ruined it. But I told them to put it back up. I said, because there's a loophole in the law. I don't owe y'all. I owe Verizon. Verizon, third parties can't collect when they sell it to third parties. They can't collect. They'll do anything. They'll threaten you. They'll send letters saying they're going to sue you. They can't do shit. They will try everything in their power to collect that money. They buy these accounts for pennies on the dollar. Mm-hmm. They spend $5. Verizon will spend it. Here, you take it for $5. Once in a blue moon, they'll still send me a letter trying to collect $50. And I'm like, I send them a letter back and I say, okay, the next time you send me this, blah, 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 I'm going to sue you. And then it's been about a year. They ain't sent me nothing. But you never pay a third party.
Well, AT&T did that to Johnny Best.
Yeah.
For his business phone. He cut his business phone off two and a half years ago.
Yeah.
AT&T called him and said, it's time to renew your contract. He says, what contract? He says, well, sir, you're on a contract, He says, I have a landline, a business phone at a business place. I don't have a contract with y'all. I said, yes, sir, you do. How can you have a contract with a business phone landline that's been in business for 50 freaking years?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like $85 a month. And that included internet and all that. He didn't have internet. Come to find out, his dad had got internet. Okay?
Yeah.
Back when it was dial-up or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the modems.
They shut that off, but they reinstated that new internet that we on now instead of dial-up. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And anyway, 2.5 years ago, he told AT&T, shut my business phone off. I don't want it anymore. I'm retiring. We don't want this business phone anymore. I have a cell phone. So I don't want no phone at all. Cut it off now. And he said, okay, sir, and all that. And he says, you know, you're being recorded. He says, oh, I know. And I'm relying on that. Well, a year and a half later, they sending him a bill for like $1,400 because of him not paying. He never got a bill. He never got a bill.
Yeah, they don't do it.
Mail. They never sent him a bill, and they saying he owes $1,400, almost $1,500. And he's like, "Ma'am, I turned my phone off, my business phone off, years ago. You know, a couple of years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago." And they're like, "Well, we don't have any record of it." He says, "Go back in your recording." And all that. Yeah, and they got him with all kind of fees and penalties and all that. That's why I was. And he said, "Well, y'all worse than the IRS."
They are. CV said he has AT&T for 21 years. Woo, good Lord.
I had AT&T a long time ago on a cell phone. They were called Go phones back then.
Good job, Slobs. Yeah.
When Katrina hit, I had AT&T cell phone. That was 2005.
I got rid of my landline 2003, 2004. It was before Katrina. I remember that. But yeah, they will pull that. They'll let it go for 3 months and they'll say you owe ... I'm like, no. It's bullshit. They go, oh, we're recording this. I think they don't record it. They just say that, or they wipe the tape down, or they just go. Supervisor tells them, no, don't write that shit down. Lose the tape. You know, you be who?
What's up, UB? Yo.
It is 11:44 where you're at, sir, and you're still awake.
I remember when Katrina hit. I was calling. I had some friends come over. I was living in that area at that time, over there on the Mississippi-Alabama line. And in Mississippi, Katrina hit hard, buddy. You know, Mississippi got hit harder than Louisiana. But New Orleans was on the face of the news. You know what I mean? Because of the flooding, okay? And then the so-called report of dynamiting the levee.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
They blew the levee up on purpose and all that to flood the Ninth Ward. Yeah. Well, anyway, anywho, I had a bunch of friends trying to get a hold of their family, and I tried to call to refill my card, and their lines were down or whatever. Finally, I got with a buddy of mine's phone. Don't ask me how I did that on his phone and not mine. They gave me a month and a week, 5 weeks of free service to help people get in touch with their families through my cell phone.
Yeah.
Because that's where all my minutes went, and I was trying to, put minutes back on the phone.
Well, UB, I don't know how long I'm going to go for at this point. I mean, you can come up with a few if you want, but, I don't know how long I'm going for. I could send you the link. But I know YouTube was crashing you last time, so I'll send you the link if you want to pop up. But let me see. Let me see. It should still be saved on my what you call it.
Yeah, and your copy paste list. Yeah,
I think so. Okay, there we go. Let me go back here.
But that was nice, AT&T, for giving me 5 weeks of free talk time on my Go phone.
Yeah.
I mean, AT&T is a good company, but man, they rip you off in any way they can, if they can.
Well, AT&T bought out. I think they bought out Verizon recently, or they bought out T-Mobile, or one of them. Or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe Verizon bought AT&T and just kept it.
Oh, I don't think Verizon bought AT&T. I think Verizon maybe merged with Verizon.
I think so, because I know T-Mobile.
I know for a fact Verizon uses their cell tower.
Verizon recently bought out TracFone. How I know this is because I got a letter in the mail, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" I said, "Yeah, we bought out TracFone, blah blah blah." I'm like, I got away from. It makes me want to get away from TracFone now that I know Verizon's behind it. Because, eventually they're going to start raising the rates and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that shit. It's a prepaid phone. So it's not like can't get me with contracts on it. I pay as I want, So that's just a general thing. Appreciate you, Slavs. Just talking about stuff.
Yeah, well, at least we making sense, though.
Yeah. I'm falling asleep as it is. No. Because usually, like I said, yesterday I was out. 8 o'clock, I was out. I was like totally just out. I was listening to a streamer and I was just, boom. That was it. Next thing I know, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I said, what the hell? I usually wake up anytime between 6 and 7:30. So we have an alien. Greetings.
Hello.
Are you alive, Who?
I am not live right now.
No, I said, are you alive?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What was that problem the other night where you couldn't get on YouTube, kept kicking you off?
No, that was my Wi-Fi.
Oh, it did it 2 or 3 times. I'm sitting in your stream and boop.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi decided to shut down, so I had to reset the Wi-Fi.
Probably it collaborated with YouTube and it said, no streaming.
What'd you do? Just restart your router or your modem, whatever?
Yeah, I restarted my router the next day. I was just giving it a night, and then I had to do a couple other things with the Wi-Fi.
All right.
That's always a pain. That happened to me one night when I was trying to. Huh?
How you been, Yubi?
Oh,
I've been good.
That'll work.
It's always good. I remember one time I tried to stream, and I had perfect internet all day. And I go, okay, I'm getting on StreamYards. I'm signing up. I'm like 5 minutes into the stream. Boom. It goes completely down. And, of course, it came back up because StreamYard gives you a few minutes. And I'm like, I had no problem all day. Boom, it went down again. And I'm like, what is this nonsense? So I had to do I stopped the stream. I did the modem. I said, I'll be right back. I did like a part 2, part 3. And I'm like, I don't know. It didn't give me any more trouble after that. But now I got a new modem because I rented a new modem from Spectrum. But the underground wires, every couple of years, they're buried underground. And the wire broke. It snapped. And moisture got into it. It was going bzzz.
I wonder how it does that. That's all in conduit, unless the conduit had a leak in it.
This is the 3rd time this has happened since I've been here. Every 3 or 4 years, I don't think they bury it. It's supposed to be fiber optic. They bury it in 3 parts of 3 backyards. And it's basically about a fence line. They bury it almost. And then over there, got a dog on that side, a dog on that side. I don't know. Maybe they chewed it. I don't know. But they told me a couple of months ago, and they told me, because it was kicking me off the internet. And I said, why is it doing this? My internet, the modem's working, this is working. So I just got a new modem. So I pay like $5 a month extra for another modem. It's a 5G modem. So yeah, signal's actually been better. But yeah, they had they hooked it up and they came back 3 weeks later and reburied the line. But the same thing happens with my electricity line. The same thing. it'll go bzz, bzz, and it blew out last time. And they had to do the same thing. They had to go in the neighbor's backyard, do the whatever the cable they make it out of, and bury it. I don't know if it's just inferior cables. They're not burying it deep enough. The water's
electric cable? No, all that's in conduits under the ground.
Well, I don't know what it is. They dig. What they do is they dig and then they bury the wire. I think that's what I know they did with the cable wire.
Cable. Well, hell no, they just put cable wire in the ground by itself. They don't run conduit for that. But electric wire and fiber optics, that's all underground and certain colored conduits, big conduits.
Yeah. I've already dug up my backyard when I metal detected. There was flags everywhere. There was wires going underneath. And I go, let's see. So I knew one of them was an electric thing. There's potholes. Squirrels dig up everything. Well, there in my backyard, there's a pool thing. They used to have a big pool. Oh, Kyle disappeared. They used to have a big pool, and they still have the pump. So when I was metal detecting, I said, "Let's see where this is." And I would dig down 6 inches, and I'd say, "Oh, wires, green wires, red wires. I ain't touching that." I got to the point where I was like, I should just call 411 and get him to mark all this shit. Because every time I was finding a spot, I found a bunch of hose nozzles. Because apparently when my brother bought this place, they had a barn. In the front yard and the backyard, they had metal everywhere. So I found a bunch of hose nozzles. And but no matter where I was digging, wire. And I had to stop digging. I was like, every place I'm hitting is a wire. Every place. No matter what. Then I did it in my front yard, the same thing. Wire. I said, what are all these wires? So I should call 411 and give them to mark the damn thing. I'm like, what is this? What is that? What is this? At least I think it's 411. It might be.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because they're supposed to come out and mark everything, flag it, and Right. But it's not like I hit it with the shovel. I was, and I was only going like 2-3 inches deep. It's not like I was going 10 inches deep with the damn shovel. And I hit wire, and I'm like, stop. After about the 5th or 6th time, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. This was a couple of years ago. But I found out all those hose nozzles and found 5 pennies in the backyard. That was about it. And I found 1 penny in the front. Nothing old, nothing common stuff. But I didn't even do a video on it. I was like, maybe I should have, but it was before I even started YouTube. I should have still recorded it. But, it's just like, I don't know what all those wires are for. I'm thinking some of them's for the pool thing. Because they used to have a big old pool back there.
Well, if that was electric, like
it's hooked
110, you'd have got, all that's disconnected because the pool ain't there. So
it's disconnected, but it's still on the breaker. It says pool on the breaker. So the pump, I asked them about, can you dig this up? And they were like, oh, we got to dig this. And they didn't want to take it out. So they just said, hell with it, leave it.
Well, no, they're going to charge you to take it out.
I know. Yeah, it's still there. It's, hell, the grass grows around it. It's like a freaking, I got to trim it and everything every so often, but it's still out there.
Yeah.
Shit, this house is like a damn relic.
When I had AT&T internet, AT&T, it's fiber optics, okay?
Yeah.
But it's fiber optics to the hub, okay? Which not far down the road from me, okay? Well, I'm within so many feet. So when I had AT&T internet, when I got rid of Spectrum and I went with AT&T, and then I dropped AT&T and went back with Spectrum. But anyway, AT&T had fiber to the hub. But from the hub to me, it's all the red, yellow, blue, red, green wire. Okay? phone lines. So it's all regular from the 1970s phone lines coming from the hub to my house.
That's
where all that. Yeah. You don't have fiber going to your house.
I don't know what the hell wire. Shit, I got a freaking 80s antenna sitting out there, bolted down in the cement. Big ass freaking satellite dish. Got that up there too. But it's all broken. Like the top 3 things, all the mesh is gone. It's bolted into right on the side of the house. It's bolted into the cement.
Oh yeah.
And then I got the old school antenna on the roof, the UHF, but I can't. Probably that's what it's picking up on my antenna, picking it up that way. It's in the back of the house.
UHF and VHF antenna. I know what you're talking about.
That's on the corner. I don't even know if it works or not because I haven't had anybody test it. But I know I pick up a decent enough signal on my rigged antenna. So, but yeah, and then they got three DirecTV antennas bolted on the side of the other part of the house that nobody wants to take down. I said, I'll take it down, but apparently I'm not allowed to take it down. It's not my house, and DirecTV don't want to take it down. They want to charge me. But there's a way online where you can rig that and get a satellite feed out of it somehow, because people do it all the time on YouTube. They cut it open and they make it to where it's usable again, but I don't know how to do any of that crap.
About 80% of those videos are fake. Clickbait.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Like that damn.
Some of them are true. A true electronics technician.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can pick up signals from them.
Yeah.
From the air with those direct links or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Well, I have my antenna that I get like 30 channels from. And then my ILO, that's my TV. It picks up all channels from. That thing picks up channels from freaking Hammond. So I know usually a signal's only going to get, with the curvature of the earth, it's only going to get maybe 50 miles tops. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they got these antennas on eBay. HD antennas can pick up 200 miles in each direction. That's bullshit right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then that little square one they show in the ads, you know, commercials on TV, a little square thing. You know, you get up to 200 channels, HD, and all this stuff. And they said pick up channels you never had before. And they make it sound like you picking up cable channels. But it's not. It's over-the-air channels that you get from your local station. And they say this is $50. They mislead the people in the way they talking about it. Believe me, I know about that.
That antenna that I have, when I was at Dirt Cheap, I bought it because it was half broken. So it's mostly broke. It worked, but the whole thing on the side shot. It's basically paper clips in a thing. I bought it for $4. I understand, UBHU. I honestly do not know how long I'm gonna be on, to be perfectly honest with you. So my laptop is at 16%. I'm half alive. Because it's 11 o'clock. But,
plug in your laptop.
Oh, I gotta charge it. It's at 16%.
That's what I mean. Plug in your charger.
I have to turn the thing around, and then you might hear the alien voice. Which happened the last time when you wasn't on. I had
somebody else said it went.
Yeah, I said I told Kyle. I said, Kyle, I'm getting ready to move my laptop. You're probably gonna hear it go. Sure enough, he heard it. I was like, yeah.
So it's just not when I'm in here or when you in my live stream.
No, it happened on. I'm gonna.
You told me one night. You said, Cajun, only when I'm on your live stream or when you're in my live stream, you hear the alien voices, or it acts up and sounds like alien.
Well, now it's starting to
be your EPV thing hooked up to your laptop and hearing the alien voices.
I don't hear it. Even when I replay it on the replay, because I know you told me to listen to the replay, it doesn't pick up. So
calm down.
Yeah, I've heard it where it goes, but I haven't heard it where it goes like you're sounding. But it probably is a capacitor. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a filter. Your capacitors are chargers and filters. Okay, what they do, they make the signal stronger, and a transistor, the capacitor filters out or charges, in pulses. Okay.
Yeah.
And you could have a capacitor that's going out in certain cases if that circuit's being used.
Maybe so. Somebody told me it was dust mites. I don't know. I don't leave my. Yeah, they're like, oh, if you put it on your bed, dust mites get in there and they clog everything. I'm like, well, yeah, dust mites too, but I always have a thing where I don't have any right now, but I have a cans of compressed air, and I just go, shh. So, I mean, whether or not that does anything.
You got to get into it, like expose everything, the printed circuit board and all that, the PCB, and spray that down with compressed air.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, let's get back to what we were talking about.
Okay.
That was the cable or the.
I know I was talking about the pool underground cables.
Yeah, and I was talking about the fiber optic.
Then you went on about the HD. We were talking about the antenna.
Oh, yeah. Then we went on about the antenna.
Yeah.
Satellite dishes. I got a buddy of mine, when I was in Mississippi, framing houses for this one guy for a few years, about 4 years over there, or 5 years. He would buy these old fiberglass satellite dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, not the ones with the mesh, but the fiberglass ones, or whatever they were made from.
Mm-hmm.
And he would put those in the ceiling of the living room or the bedroom of a house. Instead of a inset ceiling, offset ceiling. Like, say, if you walk in and you had your regular ceiling going like that, then it went up and it was like a boxed in, a square recess ceiling. And you can put your ceiling fan in there instead of it hanging down from a one style ceiling. He would put the satellite dishes in there, make it a dome ceiling in your house.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a lot of extra work framing all that in for that satellite dish. Man.
Yeah, I actually moved my antenna way over there so I could pick up a station. So you actually see that little triangle thing? Right there. That little. It's usually right here on my TV. I pushed it. It's right under the vent.
Yeah, okay. But it's the one that looks like a stick man walking.
Yeah, it's in an angle. It's against my wall. I was trying to get Fox 8 to. That's the only way I can get Fox 8. I wanted to watch the All-Star game, so I had to literally push it that way and turn it, get it right. That's the only way I could pick up their channels. Put it right under the vent and put it at a weird angle.
Okay, you got Spectrum Internet, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go to Walmart and buy a $10 Roku box, and you can watch all kind of freaking TV.
Well, my mom's got all of that stuff. I don't fool with none of that shit. But I got
you plug it in and then you connect it to your Wi-Fi. Boom, you're done. You get all kind of free channels.
Well, I got Netflix on here. I got Hulu. I could watch all that stuff, but I just like to watch MeTV and certain things. I pick up 38 channels on that thing, over the air channels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For a while, I didn't have it plugged in, and I said, well, let me plug it in because it's automatically, that TV has a tuner in it. So, I could pick up the stations from. Very rarely happens, but I could pick up the stations right from, not from Biloxi, but Yeah, like WLOX. Now, when I lived about 10 miles down the road for Katrina, I picked up all those because I was closer to the state line. So I'd pick all those up with no problem. Here, it's a little bit harder. But yeah, I can pick up WLOX. I just have to literally take it like I have it right now, and I have to put it all the way over there. I literally have to put it all the way in that corner and straight. Yeah, I took out the the crappy ones you get, the RG23s, I think it is, the crappy generic ones, or was it the RG? The RG ones, the crappy ones they come with. I think it's RG23. I switched it out with the RG. I think the RG6, the better fiber optic cable. It's got more cable. It's longer. It's got more fiber optic in it. It's not the generic piece of shit that doesn't pick up anything.
Talking about the coax cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, the coax. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the black. It's got a black insulation, and it has a screw on it with the F-type plug.
Yeah. I think it's the I want to say it's the RG23. That's the shitty one. And I got the other one, the RG6, I believe it is. Yeah,
you got
and I paid like $12 for that. When I got that cable and I hooked it up to that piece of crap, I was picking up channels from Mississippi like crazy because the generic wire is it's shitty. It doesn't work.
Yeah. That coax is actually picking up the feed also.
I got it hooked up directly to the back of the TV. Really, I could take a paper clip, stick it back there, and get 15, 20 channels.
Yeah.
Hook it up with foil. Because I used to do that back in the day when I didn't have any antennas. I would take a paper clip, push it sideways, put a piece of foil on. I pick up just enough channels. 4, 6, 8, the basic CBS and stuff.
Right.
On this thing, I pick up 38 over-the-air channels. So out of 38. So because CBS has 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6. NBC's got 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. ABC's got 8-1 all the way to 8-6. They have their grit and their bounce, and Fox has 8-1. No, Fox. Fox has 8-1 to 8-6. ABC's got 26-1 to 26-4.
You catch Alexandria?
No, I can't pick up Alexandria. No, I'm talking about the stations out here, the substations.
Yeah, but I figured you probably could have picked up Alexandria.
I doubt it from here.
I'll pick up Alexandria.
I've never been able to do it. My aunt's got every time I go up there, she's got a different thing. She used to have DirecTV. She hated that. And then she had the something else. She got rid of that. Now she's got Dish Network. And she hates that because they overcharge her for that.
Imagine that.
She's got some internet thing out there where they only give you, I think she said 27 or 17, and then they don't give you anything to the 27th. So you run out on the 18th, they still charge you, but you don't get it new to the 27th. I think she said it was called Suddenlink or something.
Suddenlink.
Yeah, it's because you're out in the country. So you only get so many megabytes or megabytes per month, and when you run out, they make you wait. They refreshes on the 27th.
Dang.
So when I went up there, she hates that. So when I went up there, she got rid of AT&T because obviously AT&T sucks. They got your little box, and luckily when I went up there, she had a bunch left because she's like, I don't know, because when you watch a movie, it drains like 2 megabytes or something. They were saying. And that's all my cousin does is sit back and watch movies because he don't do much anything else. I said, you better save me some internet. Luckily, I had just enough internet when I was there overnight. And my cousin still got AT&T out in the country. And their reception's pretty good. But I told him, I said, well, usually AT&T sucks.
They don't have Spectrum, Spectrum cable over there?
No.
They don't?
They have, I don't remember the name of it. It's a rinky-dink. I don't remember what it is. She told me once before. But they merge it with all the... Now, she picks up all the Alexandria channels and... what else?
So she don't have cable where she's at all then?
No, she has Dish Network, Dish TV.
Yeah, okay, so they don't have the cable lines out there like we got here in town and you got.
No, well, back in the day, up until about 10 years ago, my aunt had a satellite dish in the backyard, and what happened was lightning hit it and fried all the electronics, the TV,
everything, icebox, the works.
Yep, fried it. So my uncle dug that damn thing up, and that's where his garden is now. Actually, is where he grows tomatoes and stuff. Because they don't blame it. It's on 2 acres of land, and there's no neighbors. It's off the highway, so there's no neighbors across the street. There's only one guy on one side and a trailer in the back. But it's basically about, I think it's 1.5 acres, 2 acres almost. But most of it's the woods on this side and this side. But that happened to a guy I follow on Twitch, Saints fan Tiger Jet. He was streaming on Twitch one night, and lightning hit his house, hit his roof, and fried. I know it fried his laptop. I don't know how that happened. I think he had his laptop plugged in, and fried the laptop. I know he said it fried the wash and dry. I don't know about anything else, but I don't know.
It fried the wash and dryer. It fried everything that was plugged into outlets. I guarantee it.
But he said it hit the top of his house, and I guess because I was trying to figure out how did it get your laptop, and he said, "Oh, it was charging at the time, so it must have came in through there." So he had to get a brand new. Yeah, he had to get brand new everything. And I'm like, "Damn, that sucks." I said, "Put a weather vane on the top of your house."
Yeah, that attracts lightning though.
Yeah, but it still grounds it. It's not going to make it where it hits.
Yeah, that's why. You don't want nothing grounded, really. I mean, you want it grounded to a certain extent, but it depends on where you're grounding it to,
Yeah.
Because most electrical boxes have a ground from the electric box outside of your house or the panel, the meter.
Mm-hmm.
They have a ground wire going in there. Okay, so if lightning hits your house and go in the ground, it's going to come back up through the ground and fry everything in your house.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't ask him where. He just said it hit the roof, and it just. Because I'm like, why are you not streaming tonight? And he's like, oh, my laptop's gone. This is gone. It's all fraud. It took about 3 weeks for them to get a replacement, everything pretty much. Because he had ordered, I think he went to Best Buy and ordered another laptop. It blew out his PlayStation 5 and probably, like you said, everything else. That sucked. I'm like, I hope it doesn't happen to me. But, lightning, because I got that antenna, that UHF antenna on the other side of the house. I said, I hope it don't hit that sucker. Then that would suck. I don't know what it's connected to. I'm thinking the wires in the corner right there has got to be that run through the attic. It has to be. Because I don't know what the hell that thing is, really. It's in almost every room. So I'm thinking it has to be connected to it because the wire's connected to it on the bottom. But when I plug it in through the coaxial cable, it doesn't pick anything up. So, which is weird. But I might test it again one day.
Well, that's an old cable line that was in the house that they built in.
Yeah.
Cable line for cable or whatever it was that they had back then.
Yeah, when I ran my cable, that was the line that I connected to my TV. But I was trying to think that it would work with the antenna on the roof. Because I don't know what that connected to. It's on the roof, the antenna, the UHF, the big old thing, but I don't know how to tap into it. I guess maybe with that antenna, maybe it's going through. I don't know. Because if it's not going through there, that's the only cable thing I have in this room.
Yeah.
So
if you screwed in a cable to that outlet and you're using that cable network, the cable network in your house, and that's picking up your channels for you. That's the antenna.
Happy Dump Day. Yes, News Maniac.
News Maniac, what's up, Mona Me? How you doing, Santa Claus?
I took one of those today, Skipper, by the way. TMI, I know, but hey, you brought it up. I'm sorry I missed your stream earlier, Skipper. I didn't know you were streaming. I didn't get the notification.
I didn't know he was streaming.
Yeah, he does his streams. You know, I got home from work, and then Dale came in, and I said, yeah, are you streaming tonight? And he goes, no, Skipper just got done. And I said, well, I didn't get the notification.
I went and checked for the lives, but that was about 4 hours ago I did that.
Oh, well, he must have been streaming. He streams, I think, around 5, 6 o'clock my time. So probably, you know, but I didn't.
My time too. That's Bayou time. Yeah. I got up at, I took a nap. I got up at 6. And Missy had said, what time you want me to wake you up? I said, I'll get up. She said, okay. Because she said, I'm going to go to bed early and you have to ball your own shrimp. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. I can ball my own shrimp. We're having a shrimp bowl tonight.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
You know, shrimp, potatoes. We got some little cobettes, little corn on the cob, which I doubt it, but we might have some corn on the cob, boiled potatoes, boiled shrimp, Cajun style.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I hope she's doing better.
Wow.
She had a migraine. Okay. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. Maybe because I was looking and I was like, I know Skipper's got to be streaming today. Dale didn't tell me that part. He said you were on. He just told me, oh, Skipper just ended it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm starting to get migraines now. Last couple of months, I'm starting to get them real, not bad enough, but to the point where it's like, okay, I gotta take like a couple of damn Excedrin, knock it out.
You might have something else going wrong up there upstairs.
Yeah, it's called having what, 6, 7, 8 concussions.
That or
probably
might have a little something growing up there.
Yeah. It ain't half,
but you might be getting a brain tumor or something.
Yeah, knowing my luck, probably. Well, I wanted to go to the doctor last week when I was on vacation, and they told me, oh, we can't fit you in right now. And I said, well, this is the only time I can come. I work Monday through Friday. I can't come any other time, and they don't take anybody on the weekends. I said, now how the hell am I going to get to the goddamn doctor? I can't take a day off. I already used all my.
What if they do a CAT scan? You got insurance, right?
Yeah, I got insurance, but I can't take a day off to do it. That's
right.
The thing. They don't do it on the weekends, they said. And I work Monday through Friday.
You got to take off of work.
I can't get off of work. That's the problem. I can't get off of work.
You still got them witchy women managing the store then.
Yeah. Well, I was just I used all my PTO. I had 57 hours. I was sick for 2 days, and then I took 40 hours for vacation. I don't have any PTO. I mean, I can do it, but then she makes me work on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'm not doing that shit. I would just take a day off and just bite it. Just be like, you know what? I'll eat the 8 hours.
Yeah.
I know the next 2 days I got to work an extra hour because apparently no one wants to do the damn job. So I got to work a 10-hour shift instead of an argument between two farmers over their fields, but it's migraine, no migraine. I don't know.
Migraine. Yeah, migraine. No, that's migraine. That's my wheat grain. Not your grain. That's my grain.
Okay. That's a hell of a joke there.
Yeah, I like that. That's original.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope she's doing okay. I know those things are just light and, but yeah, Dale didn't tell me about that, or maybe I'm sure he had to know if he was on the stream, but yeah, but unless you ended it right when I got home, that might have been the case.
My feet been swole up. You asked me earlier how I was doing and all when I jumped in.
Yeah.
Not long ago, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I got, my feet have been swelling up. My lower legs, my ankles, like my calf muscle. That's been swelling up. And I'm talking about something that I was getting worried about. So anyway, you know, and then with all that virus, that Hong Kong flu going around,
rabies.
Yeah, I call it Hong Kong fooey.
Yeah,
like the cartoon dog.
Mm-hmm.
Catman Struthers doing the voice.
Yeah.
That was the best guy ever, right there. Catman Struthers, best cartoon voice that I've ever heard.
He did.
Anyway, you know, me and Missy canceled our trip this year to Hawaii because of COVID. You know, well, oh wait a minute, no, we're in the new year now. No, it was last year we canceled our trip to Hawaii because of COVID. But the good thing about it is we never could afford to go anyway. We never been to Hawaii, but I can say honestly that this year I didn't go because of COVID.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? That's a joke. I said that wrong.
Nah, it's all good.
I didn't word it right. It's a joke. I never could afford to go to Hawaii anyway, but this year I'm blaming it on COVID.
Oh, okay. You didn't bring. Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't want that out there on the live stream. 2 bags. Shit, 2 days. She might be out a week. Hell, 2 bags of morphine. Yeah, she's in La La Land right now. She's in La La Land. I mean, woo, yeah. Shit, give me a half a bag of morphine. I'll be out for a month. I'm not used to it because I don't take that stuff. But so I'm saying, they ever shoot me up with something, I'll be out. I'll wake up 6 weeks later. Where the hell am I?
What's the other one called with a D?
D?
Crap. Yeah, the name of it starts with a D. Not dilaudid or dilaudid, whatever. Demerol.
Demerol. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Demerol.
Yeah, I thought at the same time you did.
When I was in the hospital, when I had spinal meningitis, they wanted to do a spinal tap. And I didn't want to do a spinal tap because I didn't had one already. And that hurt. Okay. I mean, that was very, very painful.
Yeah, they go all the way to the bone.
Yeah, through the bone in your spine.
Yeah, that's where the fluid is.
Yeah, and they suck out the fluid, you know, to take cultures, you know, to check the fluid. The fluid was infected.
Yeah.
And it kills adults. And I was an adult. I was 24 years old. Anyway, I didn't want to take that second spinal tap when I was in the hospital. The first one I got, I was in the ER. So I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And anyway, well, here comes my favorite nurse. Okay, Kathleen. My mom was a nurse in the hospital at the same time. So my mom, she was in her uniform, nurse's uniform. And her friend Kathleen, which she wasn't that much older than I was, she came in. She said, "Hey, I gotta put something in your IV." I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Go ahead." They tricked me. They put Demerol in my IV, and it made me go to La La Land. Like, the doctor come in and said, "Hey, you ready for your spinal tap?" I'm like, "Bring it on." You know, bring it on. And then he said, "Okay, I'll be right back." He told my mom, I remember this well. He told my mom and Kathleen, said, "I'll be right back. Let's get him moved to the that room. You know, some kind of room with a table on it or whatever." And that table was cold. But anyhow, it took him, I don't know, 30 minutes to get all washed up, cleaned up, whatever. I'm in there and I can hear my mama and Kathleen saying, "Oh man, that doctor better hurry up because he's coming out of it." You know, because I was talking right. You know, it only lasted, that Demerol shot only lasted 20 minutes on me. And anyway, man, that doctor got a hold, when he finally came in 40 minutes later, he hit me with that needle. I could feel the pressure, a lot of pressure. Not that much pain, but I'll tell you what, when he was coming out with the needle, backing it back out, he hit a nerve. And I was in a fetal position, you know, like a baby in a womb, with my knees up here and all that. When he hit me with that, my whole body just straightened out. He hit a nerve. And he was saying, and there was only 3 people in there. They said, hold him down, hold him down, hold him down. And I couldn't move for my legs for a couple of days. That doctor was scared that he crippled me, hitting that nerve coming out.
Yeah.
Felt like a whole bunch of 100,000 volts of electricity going through my body.
That's never good. Skipper's a joke a minute. I'm reading it, Skipper, what you're typing. I'm just trying not to interrupt Cajun there, but yeah, that's monkeypox is, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. That's
monkeys.
Yeah, Prince Valium. Yeah, that's doped up there.
Prince Valium. Yeah, that's from Spaceballs. That movie, Spaceballs. Prince Valium and Princess, whatever her name was.
I forget. Yeah. That was a pretty good movie.
Oh, yeah. And I love a good comedy like that every night. And I love Mel Brooks movies. I do.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd have made a History of the World Part 2.
Man, it's broken into 2 parts, but yeah.
No. That at the end of the movie, they said, stay tuned for Part 2. In fact, it's History of the World Part 1. When you look it up, I think it's History of the World. And then they said, and I think it's Part 1, and they said, stay tuned for Part 2. But they never made a Part 2 on History of the World.
I thought they broke the first one down into 2 parts, and then probably because the studio didn't want to make it or some nonsense.
No, they didn't break it down into 2 parts.
But he was doing what killed that whole genre of Mel Brooks films is when he did Dracula, Dead and Loving It. That was his last movie. The critics gave it such a bad thing, such a bad rating. It was good. I liked the movie. They gave it such a bad rating that the studio was like, "You'll never make another movie for us again." And they pretty much just blackballed him. It was like, "Nope, you're not making it. You're done. You're done. Your career's over. That's it. You're done."
I never heard of that movie. What you said the name of it was?
It's Bloody Dracula, Dead and Loving It or something. It's the one with Leslie Nielsen plays the Dracula, and Renfield is played by Peter Nichols, I think his name is. And it's got the guy from Wings, the TV show. Of course, Amy Yazbek's in it. That was the last movie. I think it's called Dracula, Dead and Loving It or something. It's the last movie he ever made. It was like 1994 or 95 or.
And that's Mel Brooks, right?
Yeah, Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is in it too. He plays Van Helsing. And
I never heard of that movie. I never heard of that movie.
Yeah, it was the last one he made. It was so.
Wow. Okay.
It was. It lost something like I don't know. It lost a lot of money, and they were just like they would just not finance his movies again after that. They were like, no. It was a comedy.
They all are from Mel Brooks, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the last movie he made. I think it came out like 94 or something.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Dang.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't seen that movie. I've seen it 100 times.
Yeah,
it's funny as hell.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's called. I'm probably butchering it wrong, but I think it's called Dracula, Dead and Loving It, or something like that. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen plays Dracula.
You got to remember that when I was growing up, we didn't have cable.
Yeah.
I didn't even have cable when I saw History of the World Part 1, the regular one.
Well, that was in the 80s.
But it was on a VCR I watched it. VCR tape from a rental company.
Yeah. Red Dwarf. Huh. I think I heard of that one before. I might check that one out.
Watch Red Dwarf? Okay.
Yeah. But
I'm going to type that in.
Would you like a Thin Mint? Bring me bucket. Okay. That's interesting. But
is Red Dwarf a comedy movie or?
Probably. I've never heard of it before, so I don't know.
If you like Spaceballs, you should watch Red Dwarf.
Probably, yeah.
Let me
Probably is. I don't know.
So I'm gonna put in comedy movie.
IMDb database will probably pull it up.
Red Dwarf, The Promised Land. Is that it?
I guess. I don't know. If it's a comedy. Well, Spaceballs is a comedy, so it's got to be.
Yeah. It was made in 92. The Adventures of the Last Human on Earth. And a cat, a hologram, and a senile computer stuck 3 million years in deep space.
Blazing Saddles was probably the best one he made.
That was a good one.
But I like Young Frankenstein too. But I think Blazing Saddles, basically because Cleavon Little was in it. He played the black sheriff. He had Gene Wilder. There's a scene in Blazing Saddles, and you can get on YouTube. There's a scene in Blazing Saddles. They're trying to get to the sheriff or whatever, and they got everybody's dressed in whatever party, and they got 2 people dressed as like the KKK with the hoods and everything. And Gene Wilder goes, "Oh, Buzz!" And he pulls out Cleavon Little, and he goes, "Where's the white women at?" And they go to jump them, and then they dress up in the hoods. And then they're trying to get to the other guy. That line right there made the whole movie, I think. And then the one way he gets elected sheriff, and he kind of like, "There's a black sheriff?" Where? He goes, he puts the gun to his head, and he's like, he's crazy. He's gonna kill me. And everybody's looking at him like, "Should we help?" He goes, "Yeah, help me." That was a funny. I had that on VHS somewhere. I think his best work was with Gene Wilder. But I like Robin Hood Men in Tights also. That's got Dave Chappelle in it.
Never saw that one.
It's based on Robin Hood. It's got Amy Asbeck as Maid Marian. It's got Carrie Hughes. He played in Princess Bride. He plays Robin. Dave Chappelle plays a Chew, one of the guys. What's his name? Got a cameo in it. Isaac Hayes has a cameo in it in the beginning. Or was that Dennis Haysbert? It was one of them. I don't think no. No, Mel Brooks is in that movie. He plays a Jewish priest. He's in that movie briefly. Jewish priest. So I don't know. That movie came out like 92, I think. Like Robin Hood and the Dracula movie is like one of his last 2 movies. Yeah, Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Yeah.
That's the last movie he did. But the other one was called Robin Hood Men in Tights. And it's basically Robin Hood's story. But I like that one too. There's a few of them I like. I don't know how many he did. But I mean, Mel Brooks was was partly to create for Get Smart. That's why he started. Him and Buck Henry created Get Smart. And they were on there for the first 2 years. And then once they left, they went. Brooks? Mel Brooks, yeah. He co-created Get Smart. That's what he started at. He wrote for the TV show. Him and Buck Henry.
Damn, I didn't know that.
That's where he got his start. And they were on there for the first few years, and then Mel Brooks left, so did Buck Henry. And once they left, that's when the show got canceled, basically. It was on for, I don't know, 3 years, maybe 4 years. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. Red Dwarf is a British comedy series. Oh,
okay.
The BBC owns the rights. Pip, pip, cheerio. Squiggles. No. Yeah, I started watching Mr. Bean last night. So
Oh, yeah. I know about Red Dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was that British comedy. They play like Saturday Night Live, in their style once a week on TV. You know that?
Ain't too bad. I'll check that out if it's on Hulu, Netflix. I don't know. I'll probably pull it up on
Red. I've seen a few of their episodes. There's a bunch of different people with different skits, like Tracy Ullman used to be. Remember Tracy Ullman?
Oh yeah, I used to watch that show. That's how The Simpsons got made.
Yeah, correct. It
was on Tracy Ullman's show.
Yeah.
And then when it canceled that, Fox picked it up, and The Simpsons are still on to this day.
Yeah. That's the longest running adult cartoon ever.
Well, Disney bought out The Simpsons about 10 years ago, so that's why it's never going to go away.
Oh, okay. So, I didn't.
Yeah, if you have Disney Plus, you can watch all 33 seasons of The Simpsons.
That's a lot of years, man.
It's been on since 80. I think it's 34. It's been on since 89. If you don't count the Tracy Ullman years, 87 is when that started. But it became its own show in 89.
No, I wasn't 87. I was my oldest son was
Fox started in 87.
Not quite a year old, and I was watching Tracy Ullman, and The Simpsons had the little skits in there, for about 10 seconds. The Simpsons were on Tracy Ullman, and they had a skit for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
I was watching that.
And that was in 1984 or 85, because I had bought a brand new truck.
Fox didn't even start till 87.
No, I'm not talking about Fox. I'm talking about The Simpsons were on Tracy Ullman's show.
Well, no.
In 1985. Yes, sir.
She didn't have her show because Fox didn't start till 87. That's when she had her show. 87.
I lived in Alabama in 1985. And
she might have had a show on another network, but I mean, we'll have to get Newsmaniac to Google it. Newsmaniac, you're the tiebreaker. Who's right?
I want to say it was 85, late 85, when The Simpsons came out.
Nah, that would make it
on the Tracy Ullman show. They only had a little 10-second clip in there.
No, well, because my recollection is because I know Fox started.
I was 22 years old at that time.
Because I know Fox Network started in 80, maybe 86, but it was like 87. Because The Simpsons, they became their own show in 89. I do know that for a fact. But
yeah, but I'm not talking about the network that they were on. I'm talking about they were on the Tracy Ullman show.
I'll Google it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. But let's see. When I typed in Tracy Ullman show, it automatically said 1987. Yeah, the one on the network started April 5th, 1987. and then got canceled May 26, 1990. That's what it's saying for that.
Because I didn't have my 85 Nissan 1-ton truck when I was hauling for American Transport.
Yeah. Let's see what it says when it brings up.
I wasn't living in Alabama in 87. I was living in Alabama in 85.
Let's see. It says The Simpsons has they originally appeared in shorts, first seen on the Tracy Ullman Show and on their debut in 1987. That's what Wikipedia says. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's what Wikipedia says, but that was made by somebody.
Yeah. Matt Groening made I know he made that, but
I remember them when I lived in Alabama because I found them hilarious.
I think what it was is I do remember seeing a documentary. I think Matt Groening, the one that created The Simpsons, I think I read somewhere where he actually created them in the early 80s and he had them on someone's show that was like a cable access show. I mean, I don't know. But that's what Wikipedia was saying. That's the first time they saw on the major network. But
okay.
I think he might have had it in a comic strip or something. Because I remember, because I was watching, I got to watch whatever I want. I was like 7 years old. I remember watching that. No parents gonna let. I mean, in the 80s you could watch what you want, but Oh, Mel Brooks was in Toy Story 4? Oh, I didn't even know that. Meliphant Brooks, huh?
Voice, yeah.
Oh, they probably wrote that character just for him. But
well, I guess I stand corrected.
Sometimes I'm good with TV facts.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't but a year and a half apart, though. It depends on which month it came out. But I know I wasn't living in Alabama in 1987.
Yeah, because they said the first season, it was episode 3 when they started it. I think I have some of the Tracy Ullman Show on VHS tape somewhere. I used to tape everything. I was like 7 years old in 87. So I would literally, I had a VCR in the front room and the back room. And I remember I was taping everything because I have tapes. I do have tapes from like random commercials from like the 80s. That's on YouTube now. So I probably have the early skits somewhere. I know it's on YouTube because I've watched them. I remember one that jumps in the bathtub. That's one of them. Jumps in the bathtub and he pretends he's like in the sea. He lets the water run. Homer comes in and floods everything. But they were drawn differently back then.
Oh yeah. And the voice
all right, Skipper, I appreciate you. I appreciate you popping in. I'm probably going to sleep in a few minutes myself because it's almost midnight. But yeah, I'll try to catch your next stream, Skipper. Because next 2 days I get off at 6. I got to stay over an extra hour. So I might not be able to catch those, but I'll be in as much as I can.
All right, Numis Maniac, take it easy, mon ami.
I've been off for 3.5 hours.
Good to see you again, buddy.
So, yeah. So, I figure if I stay up, oh hell.
In fact, I'm gonna jet out too and do my outro.
All right, go ahead and do your outro, sir.
We're gonna start doing that shrimp boil, that.
Mm-hmm.
That little Cajun boil, shrimp boil we got going on. So, all right, everybody. As always, love, peace, crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
See you later, Cajun.
Thank you for having me up, Phil Gunn.
No problem. Anytime. All righty. All right. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody that's been watching the stream and that was here in the beginning and all that stuff. So it's damn near 1:45. I got to get up early in the morning. So I thank y'all for watching. And I'll probably come back on Saturday. Although you may see me maybe Friday or something, but I'll definitely be on Saturday. I gotta catch up for lost time. So I'm gonna end my stream right now. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night, a good day until I see you again. Merry Christmas and all that good jazz.